So, shit. If you haven't heard, like this one. There we go. Put these down. Alright, so what he's talking about. I'm gonna mute console and then. Alright, there we go. Alright, bro. So if you haven't seen, Drake just. He didn't just do it, but it was like an hour ago. He released his diss track, and to be honest, it wasn't that. It wasn't that great in my opinion. Like, yeah, he he threw some shots at Kendrick, but to be honest, like he fed into the bait. I mean, we can listen to it actually, but I'm not totally sure. Oh, give me 1 second. So, give me 1 second. All right, my bad. All right. So, shit. No, yeah. Dished him an hour ago. And to be honest, the angles he was taking wasn't that good. A little bit of it was supposedly, not supposedly. He was making fun of like, let me see, sexual assault victims. Because in Kendrick, I think it was in Mr. Morale, he said shit about him being touched or molested, but it wasn't even him. Because technically, what he's talking about is his mom. And how his mom, I think, was. So. Hold up. Just listen to Mr. Morale and said, yeah, this shit gonna blah. Making fun of kids that get molested isn't isn't the Drake dish. Isn't the dish Drake thinks it is. Said a whole lot of nothing and poke fun at sexuals. Yeah, I already read that shit. Does he understand that Kendrick was a victim while he's the actual Hold up. What? Fuck, my sister's looking at the diss track or she's listening to it. Listening to it right now. Yeah, that's what happens when you smoke so much weed. Goddamn. Drake is done so weak. I don't even smoke. I mean, yeah, I just smoke. Shut up. I need to say, shut the fuck up. You mentioned a minor, but gotta be sharp. Okay. Okay. That was tough. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. Drake is up. Boy. Came back and cooked. Not really. Because he got molested, huh? Bro, that sounds like something a manipulative person would say. Yeah. And I don't know, that's not the greatest angle to really be going at.
Back to the game, like, but just let me know when we get into the.
Yeah, and he says he's unbiased. Look at that happy ass face. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at him being so fucking happy. It's okay. Kendrick's gonna drop. Watch, he'll drop like a fucking 4 in the morning. Out of nowhere. Let me see if he dropped. Actually, hold on. Let's go. No. Same thing again. Let's go here. All right. I don't think Kendrick dropped, but we'll see. Let's check. It's academic saying.
Join Planet Fitness.
No, he
Your
didn't.
team comes to work, gets started, and disappears into 100 apps, each with their own greedy little text box.
The backing, to go behind Kendrick. What we love about Drake, I think, is that Drake runs around like the Jay-Z, where he wants to be the leader of our culture, and he carries that. He said it in our interview about what makes him different than K-Dot and Cole. He wants to be the guy. He's proven to be the guy time and time again. He's battle tested. He's our guy. No one can deny that he, to me, is number one. But Kendrick, we're not used to seeing Kendrick active. We're not used to seeing Kendrick drop records like this. We're not used to seeing, you said it there, he inspired Kendrick, Jay made the same mistake with Nas. He kicked Nas when Nas was down. He kicked Nas when Nas was coming off Nostradamus, which was like the fourth album that no one really connected to. He had issues with his mom. And Jay, was finally feeling his oats that I'm the king of New York. Biggie's gone, it's me, I'm the guy. And he picked on Nas, and it backfired because Nas ended up, Ether and resurrected his career and had a whole nother run of his career. So you have to respect in a battle your opponent. You can't not think your opponent is worthy. Kendrick is a worthy opponent to Drake, and if he starts approaching it that way, I think our guy will come out on top. But right now, I do have Kendrick in a significant lead.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, I had him in the lead after last night. He might still be in the lead.
No, he's still in the lead. What are you talking
think
about?
It's a draw for you, Big Act.
It's
Right
really
now?
close. I'm gonna be honest.
Nah.
Like I like that he finally brought him up, but you don't feel that bite that we love the boy. There's not that sharpness in the. Listen to those verses. He's not getting to it yet.
He isn't
Okay,
though.
All right.
No.
You feel me?
Okay, so let me
He's not
ask you
getting
this
to
question then, right?
Get to it.
Let me ask you
to
this
it.
question, right? I feel like this. I can tell you're a real Drake fan, right? Because I know what bark and that sharpness you're talking about, but
Yeah.
if I'm to believe,
it's cleverly written what he just put out, but it doesn't have that Drake bite.
yeah, it like people are expecting "Do Not Disturb" Omerta. We're thinking about Larry
Yes,
Pepper. Like we're really thinking that, and I don't know if Drake could write that in a day.
He could write it when?
I don't think he could write it in a day.
Oh,
And I'm thinking there was a lot of bars penned late night last night and early today to get it recorded to drop today. And he's probably if we want one of those from him, we probably gonna have to. Kendrick sat 17 days before he dropped anything. I think Drake is trying to now capitalize on. All right, nigga, I'll take your strategy, because that's really my strategy. As soon as you drop, I'll drop. But you won't get that legendary.
He had to fucking drop.
6 p.m. in New York.
He had to
4
fucking drop.
4 a.m. or 5 a.m. in Toronto.
It wasn't a
Unless
strategy
you
play.
really,
Drake had to fucking
maybe
drop.
at least hibernates
Or
for a few
been.
days.
It would have been done.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, that Not Like Us record, you couldn't let it last. You couldn't let it last.
Maybe in
2
this
weekends.
song?
No way. You can't.
No.
And by the way, here's my thing. This is my unsolicited advice. I think Drake should drop again because that record is starting to activate. You can't let it go unchallenged before another weekend because it will turn into something else.
Edward Richtofen, you will come with me.
We do not have much time. They will return soon. We need to get the 115 conversion generators operational. They are essential.
They're activated and he's just signed to the label. Top on top, Asshole, boy, J-Rock, so what people look like, right? It's not even a Drake diss, but it's a Posse cut, and Kendrick Lamar's like, that's the win.
You watch so many historic battles go down.
After we reached the catacombs at the dig site, my men began to
There's so many
get
different
sick.
issues that
It's in a daisy.
I'm watching how this is unfolding. This is what I told you about that. Basically, I'm waking up, not necessarily, I'm checking my phone, and the niggas from the West Coast is burning up my line. And what they're also telling me is that what they're also telling me is that this record is like kind of almost reuniting the coast. And then I almost look at it where it's like, you know, obviously, like we clearly would never want like some West shit. What's happened before, but it's like there is a conglomerate and like I feel like Kendrick is representing the coast while Drake is kind of just standing alone. You don't even see any artists next to him.
I'm fucking done.
Like, yo, I see Roddy Ricch tweet out, yo, Compton's up, Grody. Like, I see Buster say, yo, I had to hold it down for the West. Like, I feel like Drake is kind of in this, and like, of course, he got like his team of like this Wonder, but you know, it's kind of like a man without an island, a man without a country a little bit. It's like,
fucking, I just pressed triangle again to jump.
he's going against the whole West, it feels.
Also, what I think you're hitting at is that sometimes you get.
I need to take these parts to a suitable work
I
area.
swear I'm good. I swear I'm good at this game. I swear.
There is a concern there. I'm not of the mind when people say, well, stay on wax. Like, we're all grown men, but unfortunately, that hasn't been our history. I have those right? And in a certain line of
You are not the first I have killed. Will not be the last. Where is ammunition when you need it?
You know, it's not effective. I don't like that part, you know, and whether the guy has a daughter or not, I don't care about that part. Like, I care about the content itself outside of that. And yeah, I think there's real life concerns that continues to escalate, continues to get crazy. It is inspiring to me. I think we're all inspired as hip-hop fans to just see Kendrick so active, you know? But again, there is a love for Kendrick in the West Coast. He's their king, he's their leader, he's their guy. And
Their leader, their guy.
So, you know, it has to be watched.
Kendrick is that guy.
I'm on the big ass screen, baby.
You have to help me. I'm trapped here. I just want to go home.
I heard her. A girl. Thanks for help.
No, I was never mad at you about it. But I had to like,
This area is where the robot
but
sits.
I had to ignore you on that. I'd be like, that's the other thing.
I respect the big ass.
But yeah, no, I've been trying to get different voices on here to balance out the conversation. Because
robots nearly
number one, there's so many other people like yourself that are hip hop historians that have contributed, that have covered, and really, you know, done the narrative of hip hop as a culture.
We all have 4,000.
Sounds like you're giving Carl Terry license because people know Carl, you know him, Spotify, you know, pioneer, the space. You're also very intricate in those early deals that Apple did with artists.
The excavation site is up ahead. You'll see the undead in higher
This
numbers.
has been my favorite gun since Black Ops 1.
I love
it.
You know, I like when you give him light because he's a behind the scenes. Like, yeah. It's great that you're using your platform to have that conversation. You know, I think it's inspiring. You know, I'm trying to do a little something here, man. I want you to live. I want to get your feedback on it because even though we taped it before this Drake drop, I think it's still relevant. A lot of things that I said was reflected in what happened tonight. That I wanted Drake to go at him on some AMT and shit like you and Joe talked about. And
It's in the last
I wanted
spot.
Drake to take him on in a way that
The words drove my friend insane.
and I feel like he didn't
He
do that
became
for him.
convinced that her voice had a message from the ancients. She claims to be trapped
Listen,
in
people, go
a
check
mystical
my man
realm
Elliot
known
Wilson
as
out.
Gotha.
You know, he has an upcoming project. Yeah, the bigger picture, y'all go check it out. You know, obviously, we're all consumed by this back and forth, but there's so many different other things.
Hearing all around us.
And this is why, like, you know, of course, I got to tap in with the OGs because they have.
No way. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew he was gonna cut me off right there.
Yesterday, and I said, yo,
Fuck.
after Kendrick dropped like 3 in a row, I'm like, why
I
did
fucking knew it was gonna. I knew the sound was gonna cut me off. I need to play safer. I don't know what I'm doing. Come on. I have 2 downs.
I think, and that just shows that To me, like, to
Come on, man.
sum it up, to me that shows that Kendrick does respect.
Come on.
But I don't think Drake respects Kendrick enough, which is why he's not on this side of the winning side yet. But he did not win the white flag.
Well, I'm rusty though.
Hell no. Hey, I think he had to.
That is all.
I think Drake was conflicted, if you ask me. I think he had to do this because Kendrick with Euphoria dropped 30 different narratives. Hey, you don't have your record. You got
There is a way to open the gateway.
You are not a good dad.
I was so
Blah, blah.
close.
But one of the areas that stuck
You have to follow the steps.
hey, you're a creep, you might be a pedophile. And I think Drake to really get back to the had to address it,
doorways.
right? And you know,
Opened by
an
the
example,
songs of the
Aretha
ancients.
Franklin proven. You know what I mean? Basically
Harness
saying, yo,
the elements.
number one, everyone's like
Only
overlooking what I did. I wasted a whole song by you because you rapped a bunch of lies that I literally set up. And, you know, I'm wondering if Drake is also looking at this and saying, if Kendrick had, like, set me up to rap a bunch of lies about him, people would have gave him so much credit.
It's
While
one of
with
the
me,
songs.
they're not giving me the same amount of credit.
Well, I don't think it's over. Everybody's acting like it's over. I don't think
Are you behind this Samantha?
it's the stage, but still needs to be at the stage.
Hey,
What do you think that this connects to the younger generation, or do they just feel like, that's not important? This idea of like, I'm the best rapper, I'm the best artist. Like, I always felt like even when we were having little babies, he has moments
Yes,
like,
yes, you found
I
it.
want to be I want
For
to
the
be
doorways to open,
I felt like,
they
God's
need
not
to
about
hear the
themselves, right?
songs.
You're just successful. They leveled up.
I'm trying to remember.
This idea that Drake, Kendrick, and Cole kind of
The staffs of the ancients were lost.
number one, and I'm number one.
My father made
Like,
copies.
that transcends into
You can find them.
This is like
You
my
can
last
get them
thing.
out. You can open the gateway to
I
Agartha.
think personally, right, this is why it's important for you to, you know, be a
Yeah,
part of
boy.
it, for you to cover the culture, study the culture. You need to know its past because everything is cyclical. I think in the last 3 to 4 years, we went through the, it's about street rap and a lot of like, right? I think that the originals where everybody, I'm telling you, from young to old, they are into this conversation. Exactly. And I think what this is going to do is it's going to at least
One that would
connect.
open the main chamber. I think you found it.
Are you kidding me? Bro! So fucking bad right now.
This is going to help catapult that wave, right? That's gonna happen for another couple
feel
years.
stronger
Yes,
already.
Go back to alright. Now let's get to some young niggas doing some swag raps and like colored hair or whatever the case is. Then it'll get to some street shit. Then it'll always come back to the lyrics because this is always the most exciting part. Point blank period. We're not here, we're not here talking about violence, court cases. We're not talking about these ancillary things that really we don't want to happen, but sometimes it's a part of the culture. We're talking about lyrics, songs, competition, and this is the core essence, if you ask me, of what music and being an MC is. Why people put pen to the pad or even get in the booth to even have vocal skills and everything. I think it's gonna.
I appreciate you, brother, man. I gotta pull up to the screen one time, man. We did your podcast, but one day I want to come to the crib.
Come on.
The streamers, you know what I'm saying? These streaming kids, man. I gotta watch y'all, man. These streamers is out here killing this still.
Come on, man. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Appreciate you.
I think I.
Appreciate you. Right. Okay. Kendrick ain't dropped while I'm on the call, right? Kendrick, you ain't dropped yet, right? Kendrick right now with his hand over the button like. It's gonna be very interesting how Kendrick Coastal cultural party joint.
You will not prevent me from reaching Agartha!
Step one, but Drake needs to step one, so I think Drake probably has to drop not two more, but at least something else to try to switch up that dynamic. And I'm wondering if Kendrick continues his same pattern of, oh no, I'm just gonna keep dropping, especially when he got a record that's now starting to move. So we'll see. All right, let me call DJ Head. And by the way,
Where the fuck is my guy at? Where's the little one? Is he dead?
oh my God, here we go. All ready? Greetings, DJ Head. My guy, first and foremost, I think this is the very first conversation. I'm very happy to have this conversation with you. I feel like the state barely that you were involved in. But one thing I definitely know we probably share in common is that there's a passion about music, and especially this time of training. This is an epic battle of the course. You know, I like what you're doing. Is you're actually giving a voice to the pain that seemingly is, people already say I'm like,
Oh no!
You seemingly is coming.
No!
Not like
Yeah, I mean, it's just a match of energy, but it's not our first conversation. It was on TMZ Hip Hop, and we had
yes.
we had a
Oh, yes, sir. Yep.
The need to survive is making me a better marksman.
It wasn't about this to these specific people, but it was a similar conversation. But, two things. Full transparency, I'll have to say a disparaging things about you. And not necessarily in public, but just behind closed doors. But not because I don't know you and I don't dislike you. It was just certain things that would go on, and I was like, being somebody that I can't operate in the space that you operate in, because I'm like outside, I'm around.
No others will take your place.
And so I was judgmental in that way. So I just want to tell you personally that I did those things.
Please,
I meant those
help
things,
me.
but that's kind of it. The second thing is, when it comes to this, we're a fan, bro. And
The only
you a
movement
fan
is
of
mine.
your guy. I mean, you're a Kendrick fan, right? That's fair to say.
No, I'm of course Kendrick.
Okay.
No! No! Fuck!
No, for sure. Okay.
Dude, I can't do enough damage.
This one thing that people have overlooked in this whole
We're real low on ammo
these are my
here.
actual homies. Like, we all started together. You know what I'm saying? Like, TDE started in 2004. I was around since 2006. Like, I'm on the Ab-Soul album.
That was a little too close.
I did the first, the
Try not to make so many mistakes.
that got me to change his name to Kendrick Lamar. We did on our show. It was before they were called podcasts, called Homegrown Radio. So, like, these are my homies for real. You know what I mean? So it's personal. It's a personal thing, even though I'm able to be objective when it comes to the sport or the, battle and the rap, stuff like that. But when it comes to like,
Come on, give me fire
and
sale.
stuff like
Give me
that, I'm the
fire
most
sale.
biased.
Give me fire sale.
I already
Give me
biased.
all of them. Yeah, I'll take it.
Like,
Give
I've had
no.
crash out sessions with record arguing about our music and stuff like that because I was on
It is a
iHeart.
little
And then here
but
in
it
LA,
should prove
I just left
effective.
last year, 2 years ago, whatever the case may be. But I'm completely
The staff
100%
parts are
biased
scattered across
to
the
everything
site.
West Coast, and that's just my brand. And also, for all the people that knows you, when I say West Coast, it's not me uniting the coast against fucking New York. It's not me uniting. It's not Ultron. That's the fucking. Literally, I explained this earlier.
Oh, shit. Come on now, I got a machine gun, bitch. What are you gonna do?
You know what I mean? Word.
Ho?
So, whenever I'm in shit with West Coast, it's not like, yeah, everybody fuck them niggas. Like, that's
I need something quickly.
So, when it comes to this specifically, I'm a nigga.
It takes us for the time being, but I will return.
Not necessarily in counter with your biases, but these are my homies, and I didn't see anybody else standing up from a media standpoint. You all know, like, I mean, from a media standpoint, who else has really gotten this?
Well, maybe not on a bias level, but I feel like the majority of like that cover hip-hop, especially the ones who've been around for a while, you know, it always, and this is how I view it, it always felt like they preferred a artist that was more to that
Wonder of his machine, ancient mysticism harnessed by our technology. It offers further means to aid our survival.
This like non-traditional run that's also a half pop star. Like I feel like people.
Oh no, I shouldn't have grabbed that one. I get that one.
Crushing change
over this new guy.
So
again, I remember there was a time that it was almost blasphemous to say that Drake was one of the best rappers ever. I would even compare him to even a Jay. And I remember like I used to start throwing him in my top my all-time top top 5 list or whatever. And I remember a lot of
not allow the generator to be overrun.
Like, yo, your list is kind of like whack for even having somebody like that in it. But I think over time with his consistency and with his dominance, people accepted it. So, I've never thought that he was the favorite by even journalists or like our most media personality perspective. So, yeah, of course, sometimes I'm loud and vocal, not only because he's my favorite, because I'm like, hey, in this battle, right? I could have
where you at?
Even though he's been more popular, don't mean you're the favorite. He was the underdog going into the meek battle.
Get over here.
Because everyone kept saying he was the
Where you at, big boy?
This other guy was the guy from the grass. Yeah, he does some great songs, but battling is like, it's almost like it's in the DNA of an MC, right? It's in the DNA of the culture. And I do think that
during our excavations, we uncovered this ancient box. We have no idea of its origins. What we do know is that somehow it contains weapons we can use to aid our fight for survival.
How do we get it open?
It is not a simple matter. The nearby conversion generator must be activated before the box can be unlocked.
You feel that way because you respect Kendrick's hip hop more than you respect Drake's hip hop. You automatically come in with that perspective. That's their perspective.
Okay. That's a really interesting point, and it's not necessarily that I respect it. I feel that, again, it's like me in media, right? My path to where I've gotten isn't traditional, right? Like, if my story of getting to where I got to in media was, I used to carry crates for Sway, and then he, I used to like be interning for him and like be his assistant, and then he gave me a chance on the radio, and I kind of proved myself, and I grinded up. And I did
just
15 different cities bouncing around before I got a major chance. I think a lot of people be like, yo, you kind of earned your keep, right? When I look at Drake, I think people look at his non-traditional route, and it's not like, for me, I can't say I respect him less than Kendrick. I probably more identify with it than Kendrick because it's the non-traditional route that, people might be a little bit uncomfortable with kind of culture.
I get that. That makes sense.
I wish Maxis and I had more time to study this ancient box. Its mystery still perplexes me.
Is it fair to say like people are dissatisfied that Drake?
Yeah, of course.
People people are like, oh, you know what? Drake went outside and caught the bait.
This will at least give you a fighting chance for survival.
Are you kidding me? Fuck off, bro. I'm literally about to leave.
The only
God.
time you get credit for something like that is when people have doubt of your ability in the first place. So if Academics is gonna go fight Mike Tyson, if Academics is gonna go fight Mike Tyson, right? And Academics is seen as the underdog, correct? Okay. That being said, if he's seen as the underdog,
guess I can repick my
card. They're not gonna look at it like, oh, they're not gonna look at that same perspective as Mike Tyson. They're gonna be like, Mike Tyson went, at least Mike Tyson went outside and fought Academics. They're not gonna look at it like that because they automatically have doubt. Okay, so that makes sense. So that being said,
I'm out.
When they look at Drake in this whole thing, a lot of people are looking at him like, oh,
need ammo here.
The only reason why he might feel that way.
Anyone
That's
else
just
see
God
that
telling
freak
him
back
that.
at what? Let's make these bullets count.
Not necessarily his ability. Well, not at this point in his career, right? Like if me could beat him, I would be like, yo,
Just found myself another gun.
You know, as he said, yo, you get bodied by a singer. Like I would have said, yo, the half rapper, half singer, just at least pulled up for the face. I think at this point, we kind of look at Drake after a few battles. It's like, there's no way you can be like, oh, we're just glad you took the bait. You know, like Drake is kind of proving himself over here. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Not today.
What if he hasn't even taken the bait though? What if?
It's like camouflage. They don't see us so well.
Pusha T.
What if Drake is actually just saying that so he can throw us all off to make us believe like, yeah.
People can call me biased.
I fed you that information.
But this is why I kind of ride with my favorite rapper. And it's not like,
yeah.
It's like basketball. Like if you like LeBron and you feel he's fearless, like you like what he represents. That's how I kind of look at Drake. He's never ducked the face. So it maybe was early on in his career, but like damn, at least he fought. Like now, actually, of course, Kendrick we look at as being so, you know, capable and competent. Yeah, of course, him just sparring with Kendrick is like, yo, I told you my guys like that. But if he had ducked Kendrick and I saw him squabble with everybody else, I would have definitely held it against him, right? I think Kendrick is just off a level that as long as, and this is my demeanor, I can be honest about it. I just don't want my guy to get embarrassed. If this ends with a bunch of 10-9, no, I'm serious. If it ends with a bunch of 10-9 rounds, and you don't want of those joints where you can argue it to eternity on who really won, I'm cool with that. Because I don't know if either or will deliver the knockout punch, but if my favorite rapper gets demolished, it would make me feel and look away when I'm looking at him as a rapper.
No, I get it. I understand your perspective, but I'm just saying in the conversation because that's how people are looking at your pool. And the thing is, no one expected. Well, that's not true. You expected him to come out victorious. Is that a fair assumption?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. Do you think he was victorious?
I don't think the battle is done. I can tell you where I feel like it's at currently, but I absolutely do not think this is over. And
I hate how those little bitches
last night, I was I didn't sleep too well because I was wondering. It's me also being honest. I didn't know if Drake was gonna probably look at the tracks of the robot doc and say, "Yo, he's doubling down on a point that I really don't even want to be fucking with. I have nothing to lose or nothing to gain, everything to lose. Let me just." Yo, I've kind of got my shit off.
The other guy just left, man. I'm about to leave. I'm not gonna lie.
When I seen him respond today, I know he's going to squabble. And that makes me excited because I'm going to be honest with you. I thought after those 3 Kendrick tracks, he was going to be like, I'm good. But nah, he's still in this, which you know what this means? Bro, this shit is nowhere near over, at least on his part, because, you know, it's either one of these guys got to bow out or we got to get a knockout punch. Do you think this is over?
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard you say that on the Instagram live. Why?
Like I said on my live, I have it on the good authority that it's a wrap, and he lost, and he's cooked.
Going into an
Okay,
office.
what does that mean? Does that mean
cooked.
he's not going to respond?
That means that exactly what I said, quoted verbatim. He's cooked. He lost. That's what that means.
Damn. Yo.
So you're thinking he can't drop a record that could change that opinion?
Now, if he continues to antagonize, then that's different. But if that was the hard part 6, if the hard part 6 is his response,
Yes.
it's over.
Why? So
Do you like that?
I thought it was a formidable response. Again, what are we putting that against? To me, I think "Meet the Grahams" is a null and void song. That song is littered half with lies that was set up by Drake. He literally exposed it in the hard part 6. Yo, you bit the bait. I planted the bait. You bit the bait. That song is it's a fictional story. Like, I remember listening to that song for the first time. I'm like, damn, it's almost like it's like this eerie bedtime story that Kendrick is kind of delivering. Yo, you got a daughter. Yo, this is going on. Now we get to find out Drake basically set all this shit up. I'm sorry. I thought that was a great chess move. Even though, by the way, I think Kendrick's making amazing chess moves as well. But
Hold on, I'll be back though.
how are we just saying it's over? Not like
I'm gonna pause this really quick. Oh, actually, no, you can listen to it.
because that is to me, that's a hit record. I think definitely a hit record for the West. I think it will go beyond the West. The hard part 6, I think a lot of people, include me, when it comes to like what we wanted to hear from Drake. Hey, you popped out with push-ups, which means you're probably looking to try to create bops already. We want to hear you rap. Tailor-made freestyle, you were rapping, but you used AI with Snoop Dogg's voice and Pac's voice. We want to hear you rap, right? And that's why some people were saying, include me, timestamp record. I think a timestamp record is still coming, but just like how Kendrick did 616 in LA, the hard part 6 is a counter. Why not?
I mean, here's the thing, bro. Up until today, okay? Up until the hard part 6 dropped, where did you have this battle?
Advantage Kendrick.
Where do you have the battle now?
I still may have advantage Kendrick still.
Okay. So, I mean, what is there to do after that? I don't know. I'm not even being funny. I swear to you, I'm not trying to disrespect you.
Yeah.
But have you ever been in a physical fight before?
Yeah.
Okay. When you lose a fight or you're losing a fight, like, what is there after that? Other than violence, like what do you do after? You keep fighting? Do you fight until the next morning? Do you what's the play?
Wait, but until about 4 days ago, Drake was winning the fight.
No, I understand that, but I'm talking about if me and you are having a physical fight,
Yes.
right? You're down on the ground and I'm beating the shit out of you.
Yes.
And I clearly have the advantage, right?
Okay.
And I stop beating your ass.
Okay.
Do we continue?
Okay. No. At that point, the fight is over. So it sounds like you're telling me that Kendrick is back. Yeah. If Kendrick stops right now, and we have to call it, yeah, I'll call it for Kendrick. But I don't think Drake is done. Kendrick just dropped 3 in a row. And also try to step on his release. I don't think the hard part 6. I think the hard part 6 was to nullify an angle that Kendrick was taking. You keep calling me a pedophile. You keep saying I'm into minors. I like these weird things that it's just, as a man, that's just not even something you want to even be able to. You don't even want to. Nobody wants that on your jacket, but you don't even want to have to dignify that with a response. Let's get that out the way, but we still squabbling. I think Drake drops again.
If you think that's how it works, then I guess that's how it works where you from.
Okay, what was the knockout punch for you for Kendrick? Then? You tell me. Which one? Which one?
What did you just say about Not Like Us? What are the 2 points you just made about it?
I said Not Like Us is a record that is an activation of this back and forth, that it brings it into yo, it's one thing you're just streaming the shit. It's another thing when you see parties and clubs going up.
Yo,
You
but
see
these people
neighborhoods getting
ruining-
active to it.
These people
That's
are
a
fucking
hit,
ruining the
right?
fucking game.
Now, I think it's definitely a hit on the West
What the fuck is that? Why do people
Coast.
do that?
We'll see if it actually goes all across, you know what I mean, the U.S., right? If they start bumping that shit in Atlanta, we'll see. What I'm trying
I
to say
think it's
is,
gonna chart.
of course it's gonna chart. All these songs are gonna chart, like if they put it on DSP. But here's the thing: the first song that was like that was, okay, we get like that, but then Push-Ups was of that ilk. I'm not saying Push-Ups is not like us, but it was of that ilk. So you trying to tell me that if Drake right now on Monday morning, which Monday is like tomorrow, or let's say Tuesday or Wednesday, or maybe even Friday, Drake drops a whole banger. You trying to tell me, and he's dissing Kendrick, and that's a club banger too. You're trying to say that the fight was over? Because what I'm saying is that Drake showed me with the Hard Part 6, he's not done with this issue yet.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, but I heard what he said on Family Matters. He said he was about to go on vacation, and then this must have been the quickest vacation. He dropped a day later.
So is he indecisive, or like, I don't understand.
That nigga's chatting. Hey, listen, until he doesn't drop, when he doesn't drop, and hey, you know me, I'm big with the countdowns. Hey, yo, it's been 3 weeks, it's been a month, this thing ain't dropped, he's bowing out. But
when do you stop the countdown?
Say again?
When do you stop the countdown?
When it's clear that this person, it's like a standing 8 counter. We're doing, yo, you got knocked down, are you gonna get up, or are you and not only get up, are you getting up to fight? Again, if he responded to Not Like Us in less than 24 hours, what makes you think that he's done?
I mean, listen, as far as I know, it's over. And if he continues,
I feel like you're waving a white flag for Kendrick, because there's
I'm
nothing.
I listened to the Hard Part 6, and that's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like he said, "Man, I'm just, it didn't." To me, it felt very, very like Dreamville fest.
Yo, what is up with these people? Or what is
What?
up with this fucking
No,
these
stop it.
lobbies?
Nah, stop it. Hey, I'm glad you
just-
said going into this conversation you're openly biased, so I can't even say you're wild.
Well, no. My bias is I'm able to have objective conversation.
Are you kidding me? You think that this song was like the Dreamville apology?
Well, no, the song is twofold, right? The first part of the song is him. First of all, I think that you lose anytime you go on defense in the way that he's gone on defense.
Okay, that's a critique I have for Drake. I don't think he should have addressed it, but I do think.
Fuck, bro, are you kidding me?
So when you go on defense in that way, to me, you're no longer the aggressor. And I said, I don't know if people were posting the tweet that I said when it first started. His best course of action is to go on full aggression. Full aggression. That's his best course of action. That's gonna fare best for him in this situation. He didn't do that. He placated the whole thing, was lackadaisical about everything. Thought it was jokes, memes, and you can't. That's not what this is. Okay? On no level is he gonna out hip hop that. On any level. It's never gonna happen. Okay? Now,
I personally think he could out rap him, out hip hop might lend to other things.
You think that Drake can out rap Kendrick Lamar?
Absolutely. I would have never ever thought that he could beat the nigga in a battle if I didn't think he could out rap him. Of course. If it's just raps, yes. Now in terms of
fair,
go ahead.
To be fair, that's fine if you think that's your opinion. But we all used to shit on ourselves before we were potty trained. So what I'm saying is, if you think that Drake can out rap Kendrick Lamar, then I don't really know if there's further conversation, because that's a delusion, right?
All right, well, you're saying it's a delusion, but if we're actually, and this is me saying that, yeah, I'm still giving a slight advantage to Kendrick, but Kendrick ain't winning just off rapping. The nigga's winning off saying you have a 11-year-old child, you're a pedophile. He's winning off of really on some gossip shit. Let's be honest. If what Kendrick is winning off is two things: gossip, which are mostly lies, and secondly, hey, let me try to step on your releases, which is outmaneuvering, just like Elliot Wilson just came on here and said. It's not that he's rapping so spectacular that we're like, oh my God, Drake,
I was
you
talking-
cannot rap with this.
Yeah,
come
academics
on,
is
you really
delusional
think
as
that,
fuck
brother?
for thinking that shit. If you think
I think that
Drake can
is
out
a
rap
dope
Kendrick
rapper.
Lamar, you're
I
delusional.
think that Drake is a dope songwriter.
You're kidding.
I think that
You're
Drake
being
is a
funny.
dope- He can be a dope.
You're
MC.
being funny.
I think that he makes great songs and bops. Like I've
Yeah,
said
Drake is
numerous
good,
times over the
but
last
Kendrick
month,
Lamar is just
go make it.
he's a
bop, bro.
poet.
Leave this alone. Leave this alone.
Like he's an
This is
artist.
not
Like
for
he
you
knows how to
or me.
write. Drake
When it
doesn't.
comes to
Drake just
rapping,
knows how
when
to.
it comes to strategic movement, I'm not even talking fuck the gossip and all of the on both sides. Fuck all of that. I'm not even talking about that. I'll stick to what you and Elliot spoke about when it comes to the strategy and when it comes to hip hop. It on no level can he fuck with that. On any level, and that's not even me being biased. That's my true hip hop opinion.
And that's why I've always said there is an entire group of people that, you know, this battle is going to be decided in the court of public opinion. You have an entire group of people who think like you that always believe that Drake can't rap with Kendrick. Those people's minds won't be changed. They have already made up their mind that one rapper is so lyrically superior that the other guy can't even come close. So, like, I mean, do we need to even have a battle if that's what you're thinking?
I don't know why he engaged in the first place. Keep it a buck.
Honestly.
What?
I don't.
That was my bad.
The thing is,
Honestly.
this is not a
honestly.
thing. The only path,
Delusion.
bro. Listen to me. The only path to victory is to go do what he does. I'm gonna give you my opinion, and this has nothing to do with the homies or anybody else. This is DJ Head's own one man opinion, right? My opinion is that he allowed his ego to get baited into a hip hop battle,
Honestly.
in which he is not equipped to handle. He should have played his game. Anytime if you watch, like, the playoffs are going on, anytime you watch, we got beat by the Nuggets. Anytime you watch Denver play, they play their game. They never play anybody else's game. It's slow, it's boring. It reminds me of old San Antonio games. If he would have just played his game and made the bops, made the hit records, played the chart game, do what he does best, I think he would have had a better shot. Playing hip hop, if you try to come play this game, you're gonna lose, and he did.
Yep.
You know what's so interesting?
Spitting facts.
You know, again, that's why when I was talking to Elliot, and Elliot said Drake doesn't respect Kendrick by how he's dropping and the things he's dropping, I think it's the opposite way around. And I think most of even Kendrick fans don't respect Drake. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Like, first of all, this is my opinion, obviously not Drake, because Drake never believed in no goddamn thing.
Academic is
This
actually
whole
trending.
Big
He's
Three
at 1K
fabrication
on Twitter
was
right now. Holy
Jermaine
shit.
Cole out of North Carolina came up with that bullshit. Okay? Now, if I am to be honest, right, and this is me being very non-biased, I know, yes, he apologized and third. If I'm judging rapping from all three individuals, J. Cole has been rapping better than Kendrick and Drake in the last year and a half. Factual, it's not even close. Okay, well, actually, no, let me not say something close. But he's been the best rapper in terms of verse for verse, bar for bar. And we could go back to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. We could go to all Drake's album, and we could go to even what Cole is offering. It's kind of like mind-boggling to me that you just think that Drake has just never been in the realm of Kendrick, right?
I didn't say that.
Okay, or I will clarify, please.
Yo.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17.
Is this true? That kind of sounds fake. It almost
Kind
sounds
of
like
mean
AI.
one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted.
That doesn't sound real. I don't know if that's real.
I clarified. I said I think Drake is a dope rapper. I think Drake is an MC.
Okay, but is he in the realm of Kendrick?
Nope.
What do you mean the realm?
So I mentioned the three rappers, and I said, hey, listen, at least in the last year, Cole been got it. I think he's been like the best with the pen. There's been times that I believe Drake has been the best with the pen. I could probably go back to like maybe, 2014 around Untitled, Unmastered. not on title, To Pimp a Butterfly. I think Kendrick, not only creatively, I think his pen was just so sharp on anything he was doing at the time. I think all three have had their moments, but all three of them could compete with each other. I'm acknowledging that Kendrick could compete with Drake, but I'm acknowledging that Drake could compete with Kendrick. It seems like you're saying Drake was either on some bullshit thinking he could compete with Kendrick because that was never the case. I'm wondering why you think that Drake could not compete with Kendrick. And I'm wondering if this is just a current thing or you thought he never could.
I think that Drake can't compete in Kendrick's game.
Honestly, that is true.
Okay, that's a whole different ball game of what you're talking about. So, what's Kendrick's game, and are you talking about like his strategy, maybe necessarily, or his disposition towards a battle?
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and it's gonna come out anyway because I said it on the show that me and Elliot did. Okay. I used to believe that Drake was highly intelligent. I still think he has intellect. I used to think he was extremely intelligent. Okay. I now my opinion has shifted a little bit in thinking that he's more witty, cunning, and has intellectual prowess, but not necessarily an intellect. And that comes from the vantage point of just watching the strategy of this, right? Because it's still strategy. My homies, and I'm not speaking for them, but these are some of the most smartest people I've known in my entire life when it comes to being intellects, students of the game, the way they study, the way they approach things, the strategy behind their strategy incorporated in everything is what you saw. It was a master class of strategy. Do you agree?
Strategically, Kendrick has been top tier. Can't lie.
Okay, thank you. So that being said, I'm not saying that in the quote unquote realm of any realm specific to this battle, Drake has displayed that. I think that when he allowed, and I don't know him, you know, and from the outside looking in, it looks like he allowed his ego to be baited into Kendrick's world in a hip hop battle, and he got outmaneuvered and outclassed in every way.
I'll respond to that by saying, I think that maybe his only misstep is not realizing that because Kendrick is seen as the quintessential traditional.
I got no gobblegum, so I'm like,
and you
kind
are
of
not
useless.
seen in that.
No biggie.
You are never going to get the same type of like.
What's it called? I'm also gonna be reacting to a video, so I'm gonna be talking about this, by the way.
And
I have like a live stream.
I remember the first tweet I had to make fun of because, you know, when Kendrick dropped like that. Remember, this is a featured verse. Like Drake is bombed on every nigga. Drake is, you know, Drake been literally giving niggas wedgies on
let's play Origins, but
his whole career. I could load every go and bullet.
We can try and go for the Easter egg.
Still won't lose a fucking rapper.
We'll see.
He been telling these niggas, "What up? Y'all niggas can't do nothing, and you need me. Yo, you need me more than you hate me." He's been doing it his whole career. All right, bet. First person shooter comes. All good.
I mean, usually people
then
try
we
and
get like
do
that.
it
I've always said Kendrick great at moments, not great. He's great at moments. I didn't know at the time, is he great at disses? When he drops like that, everybody says, yo, is Drake gonna respond? Oh, Drake is shook. Keep in mind, the nigga who's never ducked a fade. Win, lose, or draw. He never ducked a fade, but now he was scared. I watched you even tweet after Drake dropped push-ups, and we're like, Kendrick, finally, you can't just drop a song, make a moment, and disappear. When are you gonna come to play? You know what you tweeted? Nah, man, cook food take long, this and third. And obviously Kendrick did drop, but this is the point I'm trying to make. The rules I've seen seem to be skewed and different when it comes to Dot than when it comes to Drake. If Drake had did some shit, if Kendrick had did some shit that had Drake rap about some fictional shit, and he had planted some shit that Drake made a whole diss song, Say Family Matters was about a whole lie, some bullshit that just got planted, and Drake rapped about it, thought he got him, because that wasn't supposed to be a gotcha moment. Meet the Grams was pretty much trying to recreate the story of Adonis, which clearly and obviously had Drake really fucked up at the time. Kendrick tried it, except he fell for the banana in the tailpipe. It didn't work, and he rapped lies and fell into Drake's plan. If
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here.
Everyone's
Big
saying
Wireless
that
has
they
once
fell into
again
Drake's
raised
plan.
their prices.
Or,
In response, we're bringing back our deflation.
Kendrick fell into Drake's plan, but that's such bullshit because, like, what if Drake is saying that just to throw everybody off, to make it seem like, he fed into my bait totally. I totally, don't have a daughter. It was a lie. Yeah.
He gets a lot more leeway. He gets applauded for less. And by the way, I'm not saying that to say he's subpar. He's done an amazing job on timing. He's also done a good job maneuvering and also realizing this is hip hop. Sometimes the lies can work, right? Hey, put it like this: he's painted a whole picture of Drake being a pedophile. Drake ain't no goddamn pedophile. But
Bro,
it's a salacious comment where.
And then academics is saying, oh, Kendrick is painting Drake as a pedophile. Bro, there's literal tweets of him, like, basically being, like, hella sus of being a pedophile, and then video proof. And tons of pictures of him being with girls that are underage, and girls being like, oh, yeah, like, I'm friends with Drake, and they're, like, 15 years old, and shit like that.
If
like,
people could find...
Fuck off. And then supposedly, I guess... There was a kid that was saying, like, in high school, his crush used to post on her story being at Drake's mansion and shit like that. That's a high schooler. I don't know if this is true, but, like, fuck.
With it. Yo, you killing Drake. Damn, let's make some memes about it, right? We get it. Yo, he has a kid. Bro, the nigga don't got an 11-year-old kid. It's a lie. Actually, Drake set you up to say the bullshit, and people still giving him credit. They're still looking for the kid like it's actually real.
I can't remember those.
What I'm saying is that, for whatever reason,
I quit.
Kendrick gets a lot more leash in terms of he gets a longer rope to do what he wants to do.
No, he doesn't.
Drake is held to a different standard. Am I wrong?
Tell me why that is.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's multiple reasons.
And be honest.
Multiple reasons. I do believe that some people have had their issues with Drake and what he represents in the culture. I do believe part of it is also his success. I said to Carl Cherry today, I said, Carl, let me tell you this. So me and Carl were talking numbers today. And Carl tells me what Family Matters does first full day on Spotify versus what Euphoria did. Euphoria did 9.8 million. Carl, forgive me if I don't know if you, I don't know you didn't really want me to say the numbers, but Drake did about like 5 million or so. I think it's not final because he said he was going to get the numbers on Tuesday or whatever. Anyway, basically, Kendrick is beating Drake in his own game, which is numbers. And I said to Carl, Carl, remember when I was talking about Drake being the underdog, and you said Drake could possibly never be the underdog because he's the biggest. He's the guy who blah, 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 blah. How could the biggest rapper be the underdog? Well, how do we explain the fact that Kendrick seemingly, unless you're going to say Kendrick has bots, which I think that's Kendrick's angle that Drake got bots. How could you explain that Kendrick's numbers are surpassing Drake? And this is how I explained it. Both have their own fan base, but we have a whole group that are kind of just casual, neutral people. They have gathered to see the king fall. The king is Drake. They have gathered to see him fall. Tell me if hey, listen, I might be chatting, but we have to make sense of this. If this guy is supposedly the most popular guy and this is why he came, why everything seems to be more popular on Kendrick's side, I'm telling you, it's like a Floyd fight. Except Floyd, people are voting with streams. You see, Floyd wouldn't give a fuck if you came to root for him to lose because he would just get the pay-per-view numbers. Here we see it differently. There's mad people who are hoping to see Drake lose. And even they might not even give a fuck about Kendrick. But they're tired of a nigga who's been on top of the game for at least a decade. We've never seen a run like this. There's 0 rappers who's ever been on top like this. Tell me I'm wrong.
No. Drake's run is unprecedented in music. Not limited to hip hop.
Yeah.
In music. That's not debatable. That's a fact. That's okay. I have no problem with that.
You.
The problem I have is that's not what this is, which is why you've been on stream and you haven't slept. Because there's
honestly
every Friday. There's music dropping every day.
What?
Right? Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason
academics
why
can't sleep because Kendrick's giving them nightmares. Because he knows
Drake
is gonna lose.
Can we agree on that?
He knows Kendrick's fucking decimating his ass.
What do you mean? This is not what?
This is not just niggas dropping music.
Okay, yes.
Okay. So that being said, You can't. It's not comparable to a run to anything else. Just like NBA is different. Like that's not the same thing. When you get in the playoffs, it's a different game. Can you agree to that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what this is. This is playoffs. This is playing for the spot, right?
Okay.
Not even playoffs. This is the finals.
Yes.
This is not the same thing as a game, a pickup game at the fucking park. Okay. Can you agree to that?
No, of course.
Okay, so I don't want to convolute the argument when it comes to, well, you know, his run and his success and all these niggas is clicking up. That doesn't matter. There's 82 basketball teams in the league.
Hold on. The only thing I'm going to add to that analogy, because I love the basketball analogy, you see, you know, and not to shit, you know, hey, listen, you got your bias, I got my bias. Hey, I think Drake got a lyric that says, I wish this was like basketball or something like that we could actually get rings, because we're living in this sport of hip hop and rapping is a subjective sport. It's like literally you have to look at it's all about the court of public opinion. You know how many haters LeBron has? You know what I mean? If they had to vote if he wins another ring, the nigga would be ringless for the rest of his life, right? You know, because of, you know, there's even resentment about how he's ran the league. What I'm saying is that in hip hop, there isn't like an official merit-based, did you win it or did you not, did you accomplish, especially when we throw numbers out the window. When we are talking about a battle, it's all about opinion. And then it becomes about, it's the majority opinion.
Why can't we get two people? What the fuck?
That a lot of times
I left alone.
Most popular person, until the most popular person has ran the game for 10 to 15 years. I made this one analogy, and I said this in Call Cherry too. I said, listen, let me tell you this, and it's not even about just the other rappers in the game. I said, go look at Michael Jordan's motherfucking Hall of Fame speech. All of his peers from that era showed up. Not a lot of them were smiling like, oh, we're so happy for you, Mike. You know what all of them knew that represented? When Mike won all them championships, he made sure a lot of niggas was ringless. They never got their time in the line.
Damn.
That's true. Their failures
Hold up, I'll be back. I'm gonna get something to drink. Radio. Just in case.
Why he was winning. Every time Drake #1 is why these other niggas ain't #1. And it's not only about just other rappers, it's the same with fans. Fans kind of get tired of the same nigga winning. It's the reason why, like, listen, I ain't trying to throw my man Lil Pump under the bus, but like Lil Pump was, and again, I'm not saying like he was like some top tier rapper, but he had his time, and then those same fans moved on to another rapper. In music, naturally, it cannibalizes itself in favor of the new generation or the new youth. Drake is just an enigma who has lasted the test of time and lasted so long. I do believe that not only fans, not only rappers, but fans as well be like, yo, bro, I'm tired of this nigga running this shit. We want to see someone give him an L. We want to see somebody get him humble. And that's what I'm saying about us weighing this, because this is weighed.
Fuck, I didn't playing. I had needed.
Better. I'm tired of the same nigga winning. It's the reason why, like, listen, I ain't trying to throw my man Lil Pump under the bus, but like Lil Pump was, and again, I'm not saying like he was like some top tier rapper, but he had his time, and then those same fans moved on to another rapper. In music, naturally, it cannibalizes itself in favor of the new generation or the new youth. Drake is just an enigma who has lasted the test of time and lasted so long. I do believe that not only fans, not only rappers, but fans as well be like, yo, bro, I'm tired of this nigga running this shit. We want to see someone give him an L. We want to see somebody get him humble. And that's what I'm saying about us weighing this, because this is weighed in the court of public opinion, and people tired of this nigga winning. And here's the thing: who looks better to the person who you could identify with, which is a nigga like Kendrick. He doesn't do too much. Doesn't seem like he's chasing fame. He goes away. He's a family man. He's very modest in all aspects from what we could see.
He just said that he's basically a better human than Kendrick.
Are you gonna root for the nigga with the jumbo jet?
That's crazy.
With the baddest bitch every two nights. He's doing everything that is just out of the ordinary that you can't even compare to. Of course not. So of course there's a lot of people that just generally, I'm not talking about Kendrick fans. Kendrick fans loves Kendrick, right? Drake fans love Drake. But there's a bunch of other people who's tired of this nigga winning.
Could be true. That could be true.
I understand that. I don't give a fuck about him winning. I mean, I don't think that. I think so. Here's the duality of what you just said. You're a fan of hip hop, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Hip hop is a sport of competition.
Yes.
Naturally, people are wanting whatever you have. Whether it comes to success, whether it comes to a hit record, whether it comes to producers, which is why when a producer catches a wave, that producer gets an influx of records.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Okay. Same thing with hooks and features and stuff like that. That's the way this goes. That's not to say that people are just lackadaisical about their approach to success. And yes, if this dude has the top spot, the spirit of competition is I want that spot. So you can't get through the playoffs, through the semifinals, then get to the finals, and then be like, man, everybody's rooting against me. You don't get that privilege. That's what you earned.
Yo,
okay.
Yeah,
by the way,
that's true.
That's true. I hear what you're saying.
That's true. Holy shit.
You can't be academics. And Elliot Wilson on our show today said that academics is, I forgot what he said. He said you were like #1 in hip hop media or something like that. He gave you your flowers, okay?
Okay.
And I made him repeat it 3 times so that way you can clip it. So, so I made him repeat it 3 times, and he said that. Now, you don't then get to get on your stream next week and say, well, I don't know why everybody like what you did about the bar you got. Or, well, why you say fuck me? Like, what do you need? Are you oblivious to what's going on? If you have a spot and people are looking at you with that spot, you're a target, regardless of how you feel about it and regardless if you think it's fair or not. That's what comes with having the spot.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like we kind of shifted the convo slightly.
No. I'm speaking to your point about Drake about Drake, the temperament that everybody is against this person. And what I'm saying is, if you're the guy, most people want that position. So you don't then get to that position and then be like, why is everybody vying for this position?
Oh no, okay, no, I'm not.
You gotta sponsor people, like goddamn.
No,
I know, it's fucking annoying.
It comes with the spot. You're right. We kind of.
Hold up, let me see if there's a tactic. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna join by myself, but I'm gonna invite you. Okay.
We talked about like
awesome.
what I think a fight would look like. Just
wow. Okay, that
compared to what this is. And I'm saying, bro, like, how the hell does this look like Drake done bowed out?
See, there you go, right off the bat.
Well, to me,
I don't know why the fuck it doesn't do it when there's multiple, when we're together, but when you're separate, it works.
My opinion based on the record is one, the record's not as good as the other.
You gotta do this thing. You gotta think. You gotta outsmart it, man. I don't know what it is about games. You just gotta figure out like the sweet spot to like.
If you look at battle, right?
To fuck with it, you know what I mean?
A move of defense is not the same thing as a move
I'm really
of
good at that
offense.
with games.
So that being
like
said,
I like cheesing, like
if it abuses you, abuse it back.
I always abuse the game. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Moving the needle of battle. Then the sentiment that I got was, man, it's no different. Like I'm gonna go on vacation. The sentiment at the end was like, call me when. I forgot. I don't know what the man said. That was the sentiment I got.
One of the guys is frozen.
Can I ask you a question?
They are essential to us.
How much do you value the truth in this for the German?
I mean, I'm an authentic person, so I value authenticity.
Okay. Now, you mentioned that this is a defensive type record. Now, if you were in a battle, or let's say your friend, your homies in a rap battle, and someone is lying their reputation and integrity with such a serious
remember when this came out?
Allegation.
I know. I was thinking about BO3 coming out. Like, I remember watching the trailer and like Gobblegum's first coming out, and that being a whole new meta.
Because there's a lot of people who argue. All right, once you start doing everything
stop coming out, everything
like now we're not rapping like
the hype
if I accuse you of something,
man, that shit was crazy. Those were the times.
Where we go wrong?
You grew up.
But if
yep.
I said it early on Twitter, I said it's a catch-22. If you ignore the angle that Kendrick is sinking his teeth in, if you ignore the angle
oh fuck, it's this foot.
They say you're now defending. You can't win. Because
I can hear you, Samantha. I know what you're doing.
So then, all right, that's.
Oh, is this one thing? I can't open it soon enough.
Hey, if someone then just rolls out randomly because they're looking for the out, if anybody.
Oh, you're the German.
They are manifesting in our immediate area. To pull the same thing, right? You see, they try to pull the same thing that pulled the team. Hey, you're hiding the top. Except you didn't even do it in a clever way. Also,
He did do it in a clever way. I hate how Academics is downplaying everything that Kendrick says. Like, oh my god, bro. It's so... It kind of just... Oh, he's a D1 dick rider for fucking Drake. I swear to God. It's so ridiculous.
Fuck Drake. Analyzing that the other nigga, the reason why he dropped 3 songs back to back is because he realized that he got duped, right? Like, he realized he got duped on 616 when he only posted the glove, right? Then he was like, oh no, well, I still got.
Is this not even getting helpful, or is
let
it?
me mention the kid. Meet the gram.
What?
Now when he realized, oh,
The
this
sliding
is all
mechanic?
a play, let me hit you with the club back.
The what?
The sliding mechanic.
Oh, is it helpful?
And you say you're a man of intelligence.
Yeah, is it helpful?
Yeah, if you can constantly do it. So like this. Like here, like I'll show you.
I mean, we listen
Like
to
that.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. If you can constantly do it, then yeah, that's all.
Together, Rick Toppin.
Oh fuck.
Everybody's telling the truth until we can disprove anything.
Okay, so you believe that Drake tells the truth that
We need to get another generator on. I have liquidation, immolation.
you say that everybody telling the
Can
truth?
I open the door?
No.
Oh, I'm farming these points right now.
Yo! Yo!
At all. Like, you're not in the room.
Excavation site is up ahead.
Alright, help me
Undead in higher
with
numbers.
this generator right here.
You think that Kendrick's telling the truth about Drake with the pedophilia stuff or with
Oh, they already won the robots.
I don't know
Sweet.
what. I don't know. If
So you think Drake definitely lied, but with Kendrick, you don't really know.
The shuttle can uncover many sins hidden from view.
Oh,
I know!
Oh, fuck!
If you know people
You're toying with me, aren't you?
right?
Okay.
So based on
I'm on my way. Trying to get
Will not become one of you.
Just like some things may come out about me, and people who know me in real life will probably say, oh, no, that's not no matter what they say.
The chalk drawings appear to
They get you?
We have been unable to explain
No, there's a lot of zombies. I have my shit.
I'm on my way.
One person.
From the district records.
I got it.
Okay.
Hey, if we're journalists and we're media personalities with a platform,
I'm not a journalist, I'm a teacher.
Fuck
okay,
you.
cool, but you still have a platform that people are looking to your opinion, your media personality. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if they're looking to us to score, fact check, probably use our resources.
I had thought the stack
Ooh,
was
with
lost
40.
forever.
It's kind of shit, but it's
We
whatever.
find out that maybe one guy's lying or both of them are lying. If we're scoring this battle, do we deduct points from the lies, or we just say this is hip hop?
Fuck, I hope it's not round 5 he comes. Is it? Please don't tell me he comes round 5.
It depends. It might be around 5, 6, 10, 7, 8.
It's either 5 or 6.
So
I hate the fucker. Oh, hi Samantha.
You have to help me.
some of the major
I'm
points.
trapped here.
Bitch.
By the way,
I just want to
Hold on, I'm gonna
if
call
anybody
it.
watched my reaction to
Go to a box right now, right? You can.
I was like, damn, Drake got a kid.
Fuck.
Nurse?
Wait, yeah.
Her name is Samantha.
What's up with this nigga?
Here again.
Oh, fuck. No box.
She will not stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you.
I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, the reaction of what?
I only popped 2 because I almost died. It's okay.
During our excavations, we uncovered this ancient box. We have no idea of its origins. But what we do know is that somehow it contains weapons we can use to aid our fight for survival.
I think family matters.
Fucking Drake on.
With all, salute to Alchemist, he
Oh no. Is everyone out of box already?
Not the first I have killed. Will not be the last.
the first beat is a continuation of the
Yeah, one.
push-ups that ended. I
Hey,
thought
Nick,
that
Destruction of many comes easily with such
Oh, let me hit one. What the fuck, asshole? Come on. Then it really fucking.
It takes us for the time being, but they will return.
Here's the dingo.
I want the hood open.
that he
Oh, the Hadoken.
Oh, cool.
Oh, ray gun!
I got ray gun Mark 2.
I got ray gun Mark 1.
It's funny. Alright, well, we can take on the Panzer. That was the whole reason as to using it.
I fucking hate the Panzer. I fucking hate him so much.
Yeah. Well, everyone got decent guns, so that's good. No! No!
What?
I got fucking cornered. Not even cornered. The zombie literally pressed up against me, like fucking assaulted me. Fucking faggot. Oh, okay, I need to calm down. Fucking bitch. If you can come to me, there's a blood.
Hey, buddy.
There's a blood sport right there. Blood sport. Probably.
Zombie blood, motherfucker.
No, blood sport. Zombie blood. Man, I should have said that. Was really aggressive.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Hey, you're a deadbeat, nigga. You're hiding on to another kid. The kid is 11. I'm like, ooh. Drake is about to fuck up on out of here. He's getting exposed left and right and center. Only 4 or 5 hours passed, and I realized those were ducks. So after we realized that that's not true, and I know you're not accepting that that's not true yet, but I've done my due diligence. Those things are false. Don't I kind of look at it and be like, man, this was all cap?
I mean, you could look at it like that. It's cap until it's not, right? Like what I said one day, you said was cap. What I said wasn't cap. It was cap in the moment because of circumstances. But he was dropping, and it got moved back a day. But also, that's not really what I do. Like, I'm not here to like. What you do is like, you know, you break the news. I don't do that kind of shit. I was just sharing something that was coming, right? But something is cap until it's not. Like, you might think, like, for instance, when Drake dropped initially, you thought he was winning, right? And then that changed. So your perspective changes on things depending on.
We just need one more general and then we're good.
Does that make sense?
No,
yeah.
Yes, but that's very different from you have a
Everyone else
child.
got shield.
Okay, you can't have a child, not have a
Good
child.
shit, buddy.
Cool.
It's
No. What I'm saying
Last one's
is-
6 anyways.
What I'm saying is, to be honest with you, I don't give
Okay,
a fuck if
he's
he
gotta be
wins.
coming
I don't
7.
care.
No, really?
But to your point, if we're
Dude, I played one beforehand, and he came on round 5, and we got fucked. Everyone just kept dying. I, like, luckily survived and made it out.
I'm listening for that fucking sound.
I know.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck it when you can launch it.
I'm gonna go try and fill up a chest.
Okay, so now when we're saying, well, it's facts until it's not facts. All right, so if Drake gets on
Ryan,
the record
you
and
coming
said,
to me?
Yo, Kendrick
Or
ranked like 5, 6, and 20,
go to the chest over there.
when he was on
I'll go
tour,
for
blah,
it.
blah, blah.
I'm at the.
Would that be okay? Just
Huh?
that outline. By the way,
I'm at
that's
the
not
chest over
true.
Yeah. Just stay right there. I'm coming to you.
For the sake of debate.
You can get the blood sport if you
Drake
want.
said that. Would that be accepted as facts or it wasn't facts?
I got some kind of stink all over me. I think it's making us back off.
If he said back in 2013 you raped 4 girls on.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't know what staff you got.
Whatever. But don't, you gotta wait. Let him pass the shield. Not the shield, the chest.
Yeah, hypothetically. If Drake says, all right, bet. If we lie, let's lie.
Hey, by any chance you can make breakfast for this?
No. If I do, I'll let you know.
We will be rewarded.
I might. Huh?
I'm kind of still hungry, to be honest.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, me too, maybe. I don't have milk, so
Has Kendrick,
maybe that's not a big
the thing
deal.
with even when Pusha T did that, he literally said,
Yes,
so he knows better. He said her Instagram name. Go look at her. Look at his baby mom. He literally came with some proof, right?
After I fill this one, I'm gonna go in the tank.
Right? He came with some proof that Drake basically
I'll
had
go
to
in with you so we can get to it.
Well, you don't have to on this one.
Kendrick has
Actually, hold up. I want to see if I can do the glitch.
worse than what Pusha said, except there's
Yeah. Alright, don't you need to upgrade the rig again? Or upgrade the Mark 2?
No, I'll go try it in a minute. Well, there's no point because I gotta take the tank there anyway.
Is that true?
Panzer's here.
Hands there!
Where's
he at?
Yo, we did the due diligence that, oh, hey,
Doesn't look like
that
Spawn over
thing
here,
that was
but
on
it
the
looks like
cover
Spawn.
art that Kendrick showed, we had on the cover art for
The generator is fully operational. We can access the ancient device across the mountain.
I hear him, he's close.
It's done. It's done.
That's the due diligence.
Dude, I almost feel like I'm playing Fallout sometimes.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh.
Are limited only by imagination.
Let's go.
So if I sent you information that would confirm this, would you change your opinion or you just don't want to see it?
I don't care either way, honestly. But the thing is, see, this is my perspective on it, right? Whether it's facts or not, that's not what I'm here. That's not something that I'm here to do. I don't necessarily, I care. Like, as far as I know, the information is real.
What the fuck is that, miss?
If you send me something saying like this proves whatever this is, then I can make my.
I need to get
make my
perks
decision
actually.
At that point, but that's not. I don't.
I already grabbed Jerry's.
If you extrapolate, I'll give you an example, right? If you
I'm trying to remember everything.
If you get double tap in the mystery perk thing, don't grab it. I wouldn't grab it because you remember you get a free one, so it just takes up a slot. You just do it by spending like 2,000 points, but you do that. You spend that much by upgrading weapons or pack a punching, so like, you gotta worry about it.
Lie or alleged lie that was
Give me
made
that
on
sweet, sweet. I actually want to make this
same outcome.
If we made a list of both lies,
and you pulled the lie, all of the lies out of all the records.
Oh no,
do you still have the same outcome?
It matters a lot. It matters a lot. It matters a lot.
I'm asking you. I know have the same outcome.
No, because
Unless you
Meet the
want
Grams
ice.
is a trash song at that point.
Huh?
You're literally
Do you want
signing
ice?
the whole record.
Nah, I'm probably gonna get like
if
lightning
that
or
record,
fire.
if we, I know you say you don't accept 3 lies yet, but if those things are unsubstantiated claims and are lies, if
Everybody wants ice though.
pretty much that's not true, it's a
Well,
record
our
that's
demons already have
all
fire.
fact, which means just throw it out the window. Yeah, it sounds medicine, shout out to Alchemist, but it's a bunch of lies. That's
Or
like
which
if
one do you
Drake
want? I
just
don't
says,
care.
Yo,
I don't know how to
put me
do
on the
it.
beat. I'm just gonna rap about how this
You don't know how to
nigga's a
what?
serial rapist.
I don't know how to
That's
do
all
lightning.
lies. Throw that shit out the
I'll
window.
get
Go.
lightning.
That's what I think because I would think I'm a man of truth when it comes to these type of things, right? Like again, both of these guys could have just rapped, right? But it got personal and it got to this thing of revealing information we don't know and tea. Okay, cool. That's been part of hip hop. Hey, you know, shit. You know what I mean? Historically, people have said stuff that other people didn't know. It worked for Pusha T. But if in the midst of this, you're just saying random shit that is lies, that people could easily prove is lies, I do
Okay, that's your opinion.
Come on, give me
Euphoria,
jug.
Euphoria, I like that record. A lot of that is, you know, even though it kind of touches on well, not really
That was
many lies,
definitely
but it's trying to decipher and break down the man of Aubrey Graham, which is Drake. Get it, like the angle.
really the
That's
other
why Kendrick is really, you know, artistic. Cool.
I agree.
616 in LA. He's doing this. Yo, I know something
Was that's
about
what people
you.
at any
You know what I mean?
moment- Yeah,
Your name
yeah.
is whatever. You went to a product. Like he's saying certain shit. Like so. That's when he started writing the murder mystery. I've said this. The niggas start playing Jigsaw. Hey,
The last spot you're gonna have
whoever
to
played have you ever?
like
Let's
dig
play
up
it
Ryan
now.
is like
All
at
right,
church.
cool. By the way, I like that. I think that's creative too.
Yeah.
Except if you're just start lying, now I'm like, what the fuck am I
Because that's the
listening
area
to?
it comes out of.
If
Can you
he's
come with
gonna
me
lie,
right now
let
to
them
the tank?
both
I think
lie,
it's done.
and then we just judge the rapping. I'd rather just be who could rap better. I think Drake is a very formidable rapper as well as Kendrick Lamar. I think if it was just all about who got the better bars, cool. But once we start judging, no.
Also,
man,
when you
tell
come
us
here,
some
grab
crazy
this.
shit about the other, I think we have to start
The
validating
tablet
some of
thing?
these claims, especially when you start saying,
Oh yeah, I already grabbed it.
right? Like,
You grabbed it?
you know what I mean? Like, hey, Drake literally just came out on a song
For
and
some
said,
reason, that's
"I
like
never
the
fucked a
only
minor." Okay. What you're saying is you're having a cover art with a sexual offender map pointing at the nigga's house. You're almost
Alright.
hinting and alluding
I'll get the
to
one at the
him
church.
having sex with minors.
Shit.
Bring a victim.
Whatever. One of them will get it.
What's going on? Where's the victims? Where's the allegations? Where's all of this? And also, that's just
I remember that scam.
like that's something where, like, to be honest, you know certain shit. No nigga wanna
Here, I'll
have
get
one
this
with
one.
that. And you won't even put like you won't even call a nigga like say it's this unless you know what I mean. Especially in
I
that
will need to defend myself.
you really had some knowledge of A, B, and C. You would call somebody a sexual predator, a child predator, unless you A, B, and C. Putting that into
Bye, my friend. Have a good day at school.
Thank you, my friend.
He said the nigga literally has a child, and I'm looking for the child myself.
I am hedging.
If I find a child, he'll work for me, and I need another employee. I'm serious.
Fuck, I fell.
Are you serious?
Nah.
Ah, you got me. You got me.
Like, we don't look at the song a little different. We never find the
You
child.
sure you don't want the lining?
No, I'm asking you, honestly. We never find the child.
I
Like,
think
the
that's
child is
really
just getting
easy.
abducted by aliens. We never find the child.
Bro, I think you're fixated on
The hardest thing is the switches, but you can just look that up. Everything you can just look up.
And you're completely overlooking the other things, right? You're fixated on these 2 points, which are fair, which are valid points to be fixated on. But when someone makes accusations against you, right? And I'm not even saying that they're true, but when someone makes
She's
accusations,
like, how do you know
right?
what to do?
And
I don't have the craziest perks right now.
if that's part of their strategy, then your strategy then changes in the battle, right? To become defensive of that, right?
I need the.
Is that fair to say?
I mean, yeah. If someone attacks you, at times you might have to defend yourself. Even though I do think this is different.
For instance, you have had people say things about you, right?
Yes.
And you've had to defend yourself, right?
Yeah, at times. Yes.
Okay. Are there times when you ignore those accusations?
Yes.
Why?
Evidently, I lack the necessary
those
funding.
Are insignificant, or those really like, for example, if like, okay, I've had people be like, "Yo, I got a little dick." Bro, I don't give a fuck what another man thinks about my penis. Like,
bro, I don't want to talk about your meat, bro.
No.
God, why did it go that way, Ack? He started talking about his dick.
Yo. Conversation about niggas talk about
Yo, bro.
And that.
Whoa.
Now, if somebody says Ack is a child predator, I might have to like.
Yes.
I'll give you an
Do you get
example.
it?
Real,
Oh, cool.
Actually,
If it keeps this for now.
there's one podcaster who.
Alright,
I
where the
took
fuck is the fucking
exception
hole?
with
Is it this one?
When they
it's the one at the
they
church.
put
You have to go to
out
that one.
I was
That's how you know I've done the Easter egg so much. I know exactly where to go.
Alcohol.
It's
I
crazy.
drink my alcohol, like don't smoke
I almost
weed,
beat it
like,
solo,
don't do
too.
anything else.
Oh,
To me,
oh, fuck.
someone who's
Oh,
a
fuck, he's on my
cokehead
ass.
is a
No,
really
no,
degenerate
no,
and
no,
something that
no.
very cool. I had to not only defend myself, but I had to show and go beyond the like. I had to show people that not only is it true, this person is a fucking liar. Yes, there are things people could say about you that you will be so offended by that you won't ignore it. Sorry, somebody says, Act, you did whatever to some girl, and that's not true. Knowing how we're in this era where people look at some of these things, look, Diddy getting his door kicked down. That nigga over here jogging on Star Island just doing laps. We don't know what's going on with him. They got the fans investigating that man. You ain't gonna lump me in with Diddy. You ain't gonna lump me in with R. Kelly. None of these sexual deviants or alleged sexual deviants. I'm gonna scream on top of the mountain. I'm innocent. I don't do that creepy shit. Like, would you allow somebody to call you like a sexual predator and you not respond?
No.
Hi guys, Mr. Offworkers here. This is going to be your ultimate guide to build and upgrade the Lightning Star in Origins. We'll start off with a little bit of gameplay of the non-upgraded version of the star.
That's what happened with
The
Drake
regular
last time,
shot
right?
fires
When
out
they did
a
the
ball
blackface
of
and he
purple
explained this
electricity
on like
in a pretty damn straight line. And any zombies
So
that...
how would you defend yourself? So you're saying he shouldn't have rapped about it, but he should defend himself. How should he defend himself?
I mean, to me, it was a wasted opportunity. It was a
You know
whole
what's be-
song.
you know
And
what'll
honestly,
be
it's
fun
just kind of
again?
tired.
It's not the only song he's gonna drop. I'm telling you, like it's not like his final song.
Okay, fine. Then let him drop it, and then we'll see how that goes. I'm telling you that to me it was a wasted opportunity, and that wasn't it. And so based on my calculations and your calculations, you still have Dot ahead, correct?
Yeah, I have Kendrick slightly ahead because I believe that Not Like This record is gonna start.
Where's the ball at?
Gonna start moving a little bit.
We're missing
And if I had
you know where the mystery
advice,
perk is?
I would say
just like how he stepped on Family Matters, he needs to step on that.
And I would give that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, yeah, and that would be my demeanor. And again, hey, it's on him to do.
Okay, and here's I'll just say this far, but my advice to him: leave him alone. Go make.
I haven't even built my stuff.
Ah, fuck! I just traded my ray gun for it. Fuck me.
I would only
Brilliant, Ryan.
Like,
brilliant.
I'm tired
Fuck
of
you,
this
brother.
thing.
Fuck you.
Okay? I think Drake even said in the record, if we're willing to get to the truth, let's do it. And I thought Kendrick started off his whole fight by saying,
I'm just gonna
don't
buy
tell
a
no
job.
lies about me, and I won't tell the truth about you. So I'm wondering when did he switch up his stance and just start lying? Like, he's supposed to be telling the truth about Drake. Now, when he says, hey, you're a Canadian guy and you came here and you felt like maybe you used Atlanta.
So what do you do to start the fucking upgrading process?
That's an interesting way to kind of like purport things. I could buy into that. That could be truthful.
I think you should the tombstones there. I think it's a tombstone.
Right? That's a lot.
You need I know for that you need a pack-a-punch weapon for sure.
There are also
you are gonna need a pack-a-punch weapon, right?
That are inflammatory things where those are also untrue.
I don't know. I think you're gonna have to get
people's families and their kids and who they belong to and stuff like that. That's completely out of pocket and it's completely inflammatory.
I'll get
So when you say things
let
like
me
that,
hit the gobble. Oh no, it's down here. It's down here. My bad.
That lies,
where is it?
Lies, but when I
where you build the staffs? You know that one
I'm here to debate that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm here to debate the records, right? You say they're lies, you've done your due diligence, cool. The world has to take your word for it. Like when he dropped the record and it wasn't up on any of his services, anything like that. And
where's
I
Double
told him to put it up. Say it with your DSP.
That one you can get for free. Remember I told you.
SoundCloud. I played back to back on the radio.
Oh, you can't buy on the map.
It's out,
so you have
right? Okay. That being said, he did it. Now we're here. You got that up. My advice is go make your records, bro. Leave them alone.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I think you won't do that, number one, I don't think you has capacity. You get capacity, right? I think his best shot was the lies, and you're acknowledging that they're lies. And even if I say I have, Kendrick up slightly, it's gonna be competitive, right? And as long as either one don't get
now that we all have our staffs, we can just leave it down here at
again, I had Drake up
the winner.
3 songs ago.
You don't think he's demolished at this point?
So yeah, we just talked about a bunch of lies. I said if the lies were true, yes.
Oh fuck.
If the lies that
fuck.
If the lies were true, no.
I don't really know if I have anything else to offer.
Yes.
Well, you get to still explain to me how we got to know.
Record for record. He got. I did explain this. You have got up right now.
Yeah.
Barely.
Okay.
Okay. It doesn't matter. You have dot winning right now, correct?
Yeah.
That's my explanation.
No one's. Are they coming to you?
You're talking about someone completely violating the person.
It's fine. Fucking.
These are two able.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. You have all this proof. You've done your due diligence that they're lies, correct?
Yes.
And as of today, you have dot up, yes?
Yes, and it's most
that's my explanation.
No.
That's it. You know everything. You have dot up right now. That's my explanation. That's all I got.
I hate when you get out. It's dark as shit.
So you're gonna completely go to the part.
Hey, Josh, this is gonna stop.
Drake could drop another record.
Huh?
Oh god damn it! Hold up.
2 other records, and I could have a completely different opinion. I literally had a difference.
I said as of right now. I'm asking as of right now.
This is gonna sound familiar.
And this is why this has been going on for like seemingly like 30 days or so.
It's ads. Hold on, ads. Fucking Popeyes.
I was just playing his video.
Yeah, hi guys, Mr. Ruffle.
Do you need help or no? I would suggest him getting your shield first.
I just have a pistol, man. Oh, fuck me.
Quick! We cannot let the generator
What if the fucking hands are just spawns right now? Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's at 2. Fuck off. you grab it?
Not yet. Grabbed it. Okay, let's go.
Alright, come on.
Ask me, if the pendulum is swung in both directions, these are two top tier rappers that, yeah, I didn't even think.
Man,
that
I remember
was
Mr.
gonna
Dog
demolish
JD.
Kendrick either.
He used to be
I
my
thought it
favorite
was
one.
gonna be, hey, a bunch of 10-9 rounds. That's what I'm getting, a bunch of 10-9 rounds. I think Kendrick went for a haymaker, but it was lies, so it don't matter. It doesn't count.
Alright, you're good.
It's like, oh, okay, you
gotta
thought you
stop
knocked him
now.
down, but then you punched him in the back of the head. Disqualified.
And through all of that,
Shit, they're
you
actually
have got current.
Yes, based on moves. Not on rapping, based on moves.
And as based on whatever you got,
Yes.
all of your intel, all of your feed, all of your inside information, all of your DMs, your text
Yeah, I'm gonna help you
messages,
out,
whatever
too.
you got.
Or do you want to try and buy your
Right.
perks first? Because I have a raindrop.
Okay. So to me, you asked me to explain.
Huh?
There need be no explanation. You are the explanation because you can explain it
Can you
yourself.
speak up, Brian? I can't hear you.
I'll grab it. Just do it like when I have like 4 perks.
My point
I'm not
wasn't.
contorting
Well, if I
anything.
do it
I'm
right now,
literally-
you can also hit the box and
You're
shit.
asking me a question.
Yeah.
My point wasn't.
I did this right now, fucker. I think it's better for you.
My point was that, hey,
I'm gonna pump it right now.
you think either one are getting embarrassed. I don't think it's and this is surely good battle back and forth, minus the gossip and unsubstantiated
Bro, I'll pop
bullshit
another one
that is
after.
seeped into it because I think both want to have a knockout punch. I think when Drake drops a push-ups, he's up. When Kendrick drops a not like this, he's up. And if Drake come back and drop another joint, that's
I'll
a
save the
fight.
other one. How about that?
He might be up again. That is a very fluid thing. And all I was just saying is that this narrative that Drake is getting blown out or is over, how is it over with that bullshit?
Hey, bro, listen. I actually I actually like your optimism. You know what I'm saying? You have the same optimism that Elliot had earlier, and I fuck with that. I'm just letting you know, if everybody went home today, you have data. Okay, I don't know if the boy's gonna drop again. Don't care. Don't give a fuck. Keep it real with you. That's me. That's me speaking for me, right? Don't care. At this point, the same conversation I had with Elliot earlier, he's displayed most of his ability. I don't think he has something in the chamber that's like, oh my God, dope, and his lyrical ability is gonna come out of nowhere. He's gonna outstrap. I think he's displayed what he can display, and this is what it is, bro. Anything beyond this, it's kind of like it's lackluster, it's embarrassing, or it just doesn't matter, in my opinion. Unless you prove me otherwise. You prove me otherwise, cool, whatever. But and then you also don't understand. Hold on, let me make this last one. I gotta go. But when you don't realize the fallout of
Shit. Answer.
Good conversation. We both have a
I'm not getting this. What the fuck?
I know y'all say I'm compromised and I'm biased, but I think this guy's way more biased than me. Like, I'm at least willing to say, yo, hey, if Kendrick drops 3 tracks in a
Did
row,
I do it
that
or
might
not?
look like he has the slight edge on Drake, right? Drake got to
I'm so confused.
It believe that. But nigga, I'm thinking if this is basketball, bro, right now it's like a 90-87 game or 90-88. The ball is in. You got possession, Drake. Go hit a 3 and tie it up. Go hit a 3 and back. That's just kind of how I'm viewing it. The people who are saying this is like some blowout is like, why? And those people are going to be the people who are going off lies. Oh yeah, but he exposed that he got a kid. And I was like, he was saying that he put his house.
Why can't I
on
upgrade
the
this
map.
stuff right now?
And everybody said
the
the
shit's not
embassy
working.
is where like all the kids are stuck in the bed, but that's a lie.
Like I'm doing the right order and it's not working. What the fuck?
Respect for him for him coming on here ever.
Worry, you've just got to take the tank around the map again and give it another go. Assuming you already picked up the gem that I mentioned earlier on, and you've picked up the 3 staff parts, you can now go halves at once. Congratulations, you got your staff. Now, let's get to work upgrading it. Using your gramophone, return to the crazy place and bring your newly crafted lightning staff along with you. Once you're in the crazy place, head over to the lightning corner and you'll see that there are a series of triangles on the wall that look remarkably similar to the layout of the piano. Then, just to the left, there are actually some chords. So, it would make sense, I'm sure you'd agree, that we need to play those chords on the piano. However, not everyone knows how to read music, and so what I've done is simplified this for you with the graphic that's on the screen right now, or, I mean, this is really easy. You can just remember these numbers yourself.
It's bad, right? I don't think you get to make a fair assessment immediately. Just like when people drop an album Thursday night at 9 p.m. by Friday morning, like it's a classic. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. So,
like stuff.
What would you say?
No, I agree.
Okay, so I don't like to make that assessment. So I think we need to live with it. You know what I'm saying? And as of today, Big Act said, and I'm okay with that. If Act would have said, you know, just regular, I would have, you're entitled to your opinion. All things considered,
by the way, I kind of don't
Alright,
like
it must have gone.
It's feel like
I don't know why. I mean, it has to.
Me trying to have some objectivity, and you clearly came on saying, "Yo, you just completely biased." Because of course, the yo, to be honest,
I didn't pick up a
I'm
goddamn
bumping
shield.
Push-ups and Family Matters way more than I'm bumping the Kendrick tracks. But like, I'm also trying to be fair.
You have all your perks, right?
You came on saying that you're biased, so you're just gonna want, no matter what, you want Kendrick to get the upper hand.
I'm
saying I want to see more from both artists, right? And I'm trying to have some objectivity. And it feels like you're just trying to say, as long as you say Kendrick got to win, I'm good, right? Which
I want to upgrade this. Bro, I got it, bro.
Doesn't have anything to do with my family.
I got it. I know what you want. I got this.
Yesterday when
I know. I want to do it.
My point is, bro.
No.
I don't care anymore because I don't think
he wants to trade stats. He's taking
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. That is so disrespectful.
I got it.
You know what? People have watched me even
no,
like.
No, in this space. I'm not talking about
do it. I can do it.
Even that's.
I believe in myself.
In this space.
You don't think that Drake, in a battle, after he dropped 3 songs, has any more to offer? Why?
In this space, with this, when it comes to the Lakers and the Knicks, I don't think he has any more to offer in this game. Now, he may have something to offer against the Celtics, but in this game, I'm sorry, the Raptors, he may have something to offer in another game. In this game, I don't think he has anything else to offer. That's just my personal opinion. So I don't need anything else. If he does, he has surprised me, cool. I don't think he will. That's my opinion.
Call me biased, but Kendrick dropped 1 album in the last 5 years.
I understand.
If we're going verse for verse, and obviously Drake drops a palette of music. There's some songs that are sing song like type songs, R&B songs. Those don't count. If we're going with records that is him showcasing his MC ability, I'm sorry, I don't even think, I really don't think that Kendrick is in his caliber. I haven't heard from Kendrick in the last 5 years shit that could match some of the top tier lyrical showing by Drake in the last 5 years. And that's why I even now say, well, I could never say Drake don't got no more to show, because I personally believe that if his pen is sharpened and in his prime, right? Which again, Drake writes a whole bunch of type of music. He'll write, nigga might write a Spanish song. I don't think Kendrick personally could out-rap him. Now, you clearly, no, hold on. No, I'm not saying they're also not in the same kind of caliber. I think it's going to be competitive. I think Drake just gets the edge on him. You're saying that after a few records, which we still haven't seen, Drake who's so multi, like, you know, he could do so many different things, right? Hit songs, shit. The nigga could half R&B, half hip hop. Yo, we've seen him on some of these records, whether the timestamp record or, you know, just like give these great features on like hits. If you're saying that based on push-ups, tailor-made freestyle, which is AI assisted, and Family Matters, you don't think he could do anything
And the
different?
hard part 6. And the hard part
Okay, the hard part 6. You don't think he could do
Somebody gonna go get
anything
him.
more in this battle that you haven't seen already? I feel like you have a lack of respect.
It's not that that haven't seen already. I don't think it's going to get better. That's just my personal opinion. Am I not entitled to that? I have rights. I got a social security number, bro. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Now, I would love to be pleasantly surprised. He has surprised me before. I don't think in this specific battle, that's why I want to make it specific. I'm not talking about him as an artist. I'm not talking about him doing a Camila feature. I'm not talking about him doing other records, different genres, freestyle. I'm not talking about any of that. Up against this person, I don't think he has anything else to offer. Now, like I've been saying since the beginning, and I told you twice or 3 times already, just go make the phone because I don't believe he has anything to offer.
Fuck, bro. Why isn't this shit working
I
for
think
me?
we've seen
And by
what
the
he
way,
can do.
you know why this is so interesting? Because I didn't have Kendrick officially up or having that edge until now.
Why isn't it working for me?
I think that record's gonna be.
It's already outside, bro.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying.
Is the gramophone
Them two
there
other
at
records he
the
dropped
wind
before
area?
were duds because they're lies, right? Euphoria was great. Like that is like that, and it's kind of interesting if we think about why. At least I think he's slightly up is because of a record that is
Check,
a hit record.
line,
I think
check,
it's gonna be a hit
guys.
record, and that's what Drake does best. Like that's Drake's bag.
I've been telling him to go do that since the initial kickoff of this shit.
He had to do the hard part 6 first. He had to. You know why? People are gonna say he didn't really rap. He didn't really rap yet. Also, people are gonna say bullshit like,
Yeah, it's at the wind stuff area.
like,
Just go over there. Or
yo,
the what
he's
tunnel?
been barring you
Which
up
is the
and you
tunnel
don't
at
want to compete. So like, I think he had to rap
Jug.
to get this whole angle out of the way because Kendrick is literally trying to like play a jigsaw with like pedophilia.
Oh!
All that stuff being said, you still have that up to date.
On a few listens of the hard part 6, yeah, I haven't played it.
Okay. There's nothing else. That's it. You know you have all the information and you know everything.
My nigga, the battle is not over.
Okay, fine.
It ain't over. Yo,
I don't know
hold on.
why. I'm doing
if
it
we
correctly. It's not
cross-section
working.
Any moment of time,
This shit's
other than like the last 2 to 3 days, if you ask me this question, Drake is up. So it's like crazy. We're like, there's nothing more to talk about. You have him up at this one moment after the nigga was dropping every 25
No, you're supposed to go to the
minutes.
crazy place and do the piano thing. I'm watching the video right now.
You appreciate that.
But I'm doing it and it's not
appreciate
working.
I appreciate Drake dropping tonight.
I don't know
appreciate
what
Drake,
the fuck.
Drake saying even
I
on
don't know.
Sunday.
This is so stupid.
I appreciate it too, bro. I appreciate it, and you know what? Salute to that man. You know, it was the most monumental
Like,
thing
why
we've
isn't it
probably
working?
seen,
What
that
the
we're probably ever gonna see in hip hop in our generation.
Hey, let me
Is that
say
fair
this.
to say?
First of all, I'm very impressed by both.
Do not know I am
I think
Me too.
legacy, ego, but also realizing when this matters. I think, I should have asked Elliot Wilson this. I don't know if we've seen a battle from top Twitter guys.
Wait, why are you taking it?
Where literally,
You need to go to the crazy place.
Oh, then go through there. You don't need to go through a different one.
right? That's
Put it
very
down. Just leave it
goddamn
here.
impressive.
This one's the fastest one anyway.
I'm appreciative
More
of it
convenient.
too, bro. And the
You don't
thing
need to
is,
go to
it's not
Winstaff
even
to go
just-
do the wind. That'd be fucking
This is what
stupid.
I'm trying to explain. Like, we can't just do this is what's going on. Like, this is a recap. Like, whatever the case may be. We won't actually fully understand the ramifications of this.
Did you lose your
for
perks?
weeks. It's not months.
Yeah.
It's not years. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay. So you have to give it time. Now, if the boy's not done, he's not done. Doesn't matter. Okay. Well, I think it is. I think it is, and you know, and I hope, like I said, I wish him the best.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even think this is really how I think Drake is doing this for his legacy. But I don't really think you want to rap with this nigga. Not only do I think you don't respect the nigga, you don't respect how that nigga's coming at him. That's not no shit he's rapping. But I do think he realizes legacy-wise, there's so many people who are pulling for him as fans, legacy, that, you know, he ain't trying to have a Pusha T moment where the nigga's like, oh no, he didn't want to meet the challenge, he didn't want to rap with him. Nah, he don't, bro, that whole boogeyman shit, like, bro, the best boogeyman line that nigga had was on a song that was a hit song, my nigga, a song that's gonna be played in the club. All that menacing, hey, dear Adonis, look under your bed, the tooth fairy's there. Look outside. Come on, man, that shit did not work. That's what I'm trying to say. That boogeyman shit did not connect like that. The nigga basically should just try to make a good song to follow up like that, and let's see who can make the bigger hit, because this whole psychoanalyzing shit, until we see otherwise, it hasn't been connected.
I don't know, man. It's not working for me. It's
But listen up, bro. Give me a second.
Are you still in the crazy place?
I gotta go. All right. Give me a
Yeah.
Come here. Are you done?
I understand
Come
your
here.
sentiment.
Yeah.
What I'm saying to you is,
I'm at
even if it's
the.
not over, I'm saying we've already seen Drake's play with how he can conduct his battle. I don't think he has anything left to offer. I also disagree with your perspective and Elliot's perspective.
You can also leave at any of them, Ryan. By the way, you don't have to go back to the original way.
Some kind of nuclear bomb or some kind of display of artistry that's gonna take us.
So like, if you're in the snow zone, you can use the snow teleporter. You can just activate it.
Understand what's going on, and I think that was a misstep.
You don't have to
Because I think
specifically
he's
go
taking
to
this lightly. He thought it was fun and games, like the meat shit, where he can meme his way and clown his way and lackadaisical raps and stuff like that. I don't think he took it serious. I know that Dot took it serious, which is why the outcome you have is the outcome you have. I think that was a misstep on his part, and he should have taken it serious from jump. Because
the hard part is told me otherwise.
Or just not said anything at all.
The hard part told me otherwise.
Okay, well, we'll wait and see, bro. But I don't see it happening. That should.
Don't any of us survive the blast.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, West Coast.
Man, these West Coast niggas are hard. All right, man. Felt like I just met the biggest Kendrick stan ever. And I understand it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I wasn't gonna just be on the call and just like, I could have just like biased it out. Be like, no, Drake is just like whatever. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I told y'all this. Bruh, if I'm going, this is how I got it ranked right now. And I hate the fact that first-person shooter and like that is in it. I really hate that. I really think it should start at push-ups, but niggas keep saying, oh, like that kicked it off. All right, cool. So we're giving Kendrick damn near a free round just because he's featured
Not even
on
a free round.
song. Cool.
It is his round.
But push-ups, I got over me. Right? All right, cool. I'll give 616 over Taylor Made. But really, there's some cap in the raps over there. But it's all good. I'll give 616 because there was some good raps. Family Matters, I definitely got over Meek Grams. And then we're here at this, and these songs just don't match. Even though I kind of give advantage to Not Like Us because I think that song's going to be outside of it. Let me tell you, if this comes down to, what is this? That would be 1, 2, 3. How many rounds? 5 rounds. If Kendrick wins 3 out of 5 rounds, whatever, nigga. Like, again, I don't think this battle's over. Do I necessarily think that Drake got to still be locked in the studio?
I say, what the
like,
fuck?
trying to win something? No, my nigga, like, there's no debate regardless. None of these artists really got embarrassed. Like, this shit is gonna go on after a certain point. But I definitely resent the idea that Drake got killed. Like, I resent that idea to the utmost.
Yo, Someone's gotta do it for me, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Let me play this song one more time.
And I can't put it back.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got
well, I don't have the.
I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was arrested, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 tape would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get in your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment.
I already have it like pre-done though, damn near. We're almost about to get the fizz.
Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor.
Which part of that says that means like it's done? It literally says, you know when we're talking facts. I'm waiting for you to return the favor. Speak facts, nigga.
Bring you back to the game, like, you know, but just let me know when we get into the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
Power belongs in my hands. Richard has the way for me.
Oh, Ryan, you can come get the punching and do the thing right now. I would recommend doing it. You only have a couple rounds left. You can still one-shot.
God damn it, I fucking died.
Shit.
Hey, I'm hanging out with my boy Trent. But I am outside. I
Where you
can't
at?
even speak right now. If you on the
Oh
line.
shit! Alright, it's all good, all good, all good.
Matt, where you build your stabs?
Oh,
Hey, I'll
man.
hit you.
Yeah, just hit me.
I'll hit you. Alright.
I know who I'm gonna get.
I might get there in
I might even
time.
call Joe Button at 1 o'clock. Let's call Joe Button.
Someone there already?
Let's see if we can get Joe Button on the line.
Fuck. I can't make it.
Joe's sleeping.
Fuck!
I was trying to. Huh?
Actually, Joe probably is in a strip club right now.
Oh, your pack's looking?
Yo.
Oh shit! I thought you was in like a strip club or something right now. Joe.
I'll be
Yo.
there.
Yeah, I'm on the stream and I gotta get some quick thoughts from you. Just a minute or two, man. What's the vibes?
I'm over it.
You're over it?
I'm over it.
How are you over it?
Shit. Shit's exhausting. I'm done. I'm dead.
What do you think about the drop from last night to tonight? It feels like this is more about speed. What do you feel like is going on?
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Too much. I just feel like
too much is going on. Like yesterday was alive. Today Drake sounds exhausted. It's like I'm exhausted. I feel it. I don't blame him. I don't know what's going on.
And
Cool. Well, if you're saying that, we're gonna start talking.
You
about
took
it.
my staff,
right?
Well, we know the winner.
Oh, well, he's just gonna do it, I think.
Do we?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not doing this with you right now.
He drops. I mean, at least you'll have an upgraded staff, right?
If it ends right now.
If it ends right now,
it's better than the alternative regular staff.
Are we counting the lies or not?
Oh my God, yes. We're counting all the lies. It's okay to lie.
Oh man. Well, it's not over yet, though. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, motherfucker. Hey.
Oh, fuck,
Hey, honestly, hey, listen, this goes on until the rightful winner wins. It's one of those. Hey, it's like when the NBA got some shit going on. Oh, where are they about to lose? All right, another overtime. Come on, let's get it right. It's like the NFL.
When are you gonna get some rest?
Oh no, I'm well rested. Like, I mean, actually, I've been losing my voice consistently for like last 5 days. But yo, you know what? I've been thinking as MCs, like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, are they having a good time, or are they just literally stuck in a studio, being like a slave to our unrealistic demands for
right? This is your
really
first game,
quick
right?
Records.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, there's no biggie. Even then, it still wouldn't matter because we're still rusty, right? My first game that I played before you, I went down 5 times.
He's probably in the embassy chilling. Like, the studio's probably in his room.
You've gone down 4. You're doing way better than me. So
he didn't sound happy that he had to go in the booth and address any of that shit.
Yeah, well, I think it was a subject matter had to address. Yo, you just made a possible outside song, and you're talking about me on a level that I don't want to be discussed on.
Yeah, I want the battle to end after Not Like Us. Like, what I learned today is I like Drake on offense and not defense. And this battle, for some reason, has
why doesn't he do the lightning step? I can't do it.
I don't love it.
I don't think Drake ends this on defense. I think Drake had to do a defensive move to go on offense. So I actually think he's about to get back on offense.
Yeah, but some of that shit he said tonight, in terms of the T, it was just reminiscent of some of the shit he said in Family Matters. It was like, if there's no more T and there's nothing really more to be said
one dude
about
left.
the nigga, then it's like I told you last night. Rap, and then head off into the sunset on a horse. Like,
You want to dip or what?
Like, the people that think Drake won already think Drake
won.
The people that got their mind made up on Kendrick, they already feel that way. We got some great music out of this shit. Kendrick gave us a dance bop. Like, but if he ain't gonna put one of them beats on and just go ham on this nigga, then I don't want to keep hearing Drake and his legacy.
Yeah. Me as a fan, I either want maybe another rap song, or I want a hit song, or I want him to transition out of this the same way he transitioned out of that Pusha T shit, which is drop 18 hits simultaneously.
Yeah, they did love to.
I do think people are thinking that like maybe he's effective. Even if
I have to, just because I'm not gonna lose my gobblegum. By the way, if you have gobblegums, do that before your game ends.
You know, back and forth. I personally think his career is not effective, and I think anytime shit like this happens, he just drops 10 hits and let's keep it moving.
I don't know why I couldn't do it.
Well, if that's the game plan, I'd like to see him do that too.
Okay.
We got our money's worth out of this. This was good.
I was trying to ask Elliot Wilson earlier. Yo, has there been any other battle where either the responses has came in quicker succession? It's been 5 rounds each. So it's 10 songs.
I'm so sorry. I had people viewing me on YouTube.
If there was.
What's up, man? Bro, ain't even reach yet. I'm sorry. It slows. Slow and fast. I'm so sorry. Best map origins. On God, it is. You're right. You staying wavy? For sure.
Not with the two biggest dudes at this pace. We never got that.
Andy Dorman. Well, Braden.
Yeah, well, I mean,
know
listen,
no
I enjoyed it. I
Playing with my brother.
honestly hope it continues, but maybe not continues at this.
Man,
rate.
I
I think
apologize.
we
Shit, I'll
both
have
were
that
on the same
open.
page where we're like, yo, I think Drake is afforded himself the idea or opportunity
show up on
to
OBS,
drop
shit.
in 3 weeks or a month at this point, yo. Like,
All right, well now I know that.
This breakneck
Fuck, I had a
speed shit
feeling
is
too.
like,
shit.
you know, we still haven't even appreciated the genius from the Family Matters joint.
I know.
Fuck. All right,
I played it today, though.
Side so I can see both.
Now I've been appreciating more with time. I played a bunch of it. So I don't know, man.
Listen, man, get some fucking rest. Don't let these rappers fucking ruin your sleep schedule.
Oh no, I love this. I kind of
know
love
you
it.
do. I'm glad you do though, but I'm over these niggas. I'm over it. I'm off it. I guess I can't be over it because I got work to talk about it. But after that, I'm done.
I had DJ Head on and he was trying to say the battle is over, which I'm hoping I hope it doesn't end like this because I as well, I didn't like the defensive. And I even see Charlamagne text me too. He was just like, yo, I told you before that one of the things that Drake shouldn't do is explain himself. Like explaining yourself doesn't work well in the battle because now you're starting to, you know what I mean, look like the person who's weak. I thought he kind of had to explain himself because it's these serious allegations, but I can see why people think that. I think if he comes back with another record immediately, it's all good. But this breakneck speed shit is like stressful. I can imagine.
I do see a lot of people clowning him for the defense record. Like, hey, I'm not a pedophile. Like, all right.
The fact that he defended the allegations of him being a pedo, that I don't know. That just
tweeted
doesn't
earlier.
sit well.
Catch 22. If you don't address it, it's the elephant in the room. You address it.
It's just all bad.
You seem more guilty.
All fucking bad.
Yeah, it just seems. I ain't gonna say guilty. It just seems weird.
We had
It's a weird thing to have to defend yourself on. Tough spot to be in.
Damn, I feel bad. Y'all were chatting. I had people in chat. Man, I feel so bad.
No. I'm okay if it ends.
That was at like
again. My whole thing was I didn't want him to get embarrassed. Now, not only that is I wanted to see some fine rapping, right? Like he makes hit songs all the time. Like I mean, I could name 200 Drake hits. I wanted to just
really
see
apologize.
bars. Now, I think the masses might just want to see Drake do another rendition of Back to Back. Me, I've always said if you put both of these, you put Drake on any track with his counterparts, he smokes it when he wants to, right? I think his pen has gotten resharpened, so I just wanted to see him just out rap these niggas, because that's what I talk shit about. Like, yo, you niggas can't rap with my guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Keep reading the history books and coming up with shit, but my nigga really get to it.
Well, he gave you.
Damn, I feel so bad.
Yeah, I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more. But it's
one
okay.
last joint.
I need a little bit more, but you know, if it comes later on, I'll still count. Serious. The battle ain't done until they're completely done dissing each other. So
he was hurt.
Later,
I'm so sorry,
Drake
bro.
drops
so
the fucking scary hours with like 3 like joints. I'm sorry.
Aw,
still
man.
I bet. I bet it does. I'm not mad.
Leaf.
Fuck it.
All right, Joe,
Lord,
man. I
lost our
think you
voice.
probably got a long day tomorrow.
Do
Man.
not
I'm
have
gonna
much
let
time.
you get to
They
it.
will return soon.
My man, how much longer you gonna be on stream, man? Go to bed.
With me? I probably got like 2 more hours.
Oh my God.
But
Fuck that.
I got to do some like in-depth word breakdown.
All right, I'll catch it in the morning.
I'm on it.
Not today.
Oh,
Wow.
my God. Okay,
Tapped
well,
out.
that's game.
Hip hop, nigga. We ain't get tired.
Guarantee he looked.
Game.
Joe's
I did.
tired as shit, man. That nigga tired. He laid up. Okay.
Oh, I feel like a shitty streamer right now.
Let me see what's going on with Charlotte.
Yeah, at least I got 2 viewers, though. I gotta switch up my game.
Doing good.
All right, yeah, Joe's out of here. Okay,
Whoa,
cool.
whoa.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expert.
Yeah, I don't want to keep on hearing Drake's music because his shit is whack. Anyways, what if we did? If I did this instead. Why is this so difficult? Alright, there we go. Someone's watching me though. Hey yo, shout out to that one viewer. Appreciate it. I don't know who the fuck it is, but thank you. Alright, what's academics up to?
Whoa! Whoa! Yo!
Like this. They're fucking stupid and annoying. They never ready up. They're just like in the lobby to be fucking pests. I swear to God.
With the razor and do Rick Ross.
Oh my God, bro. I'm not trying to hear that shit. It's on Twitch.
Air like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hitmaker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop by.
No, they left. Are you fucking kidding me? Ryan, you're too low of a level.
Fuck you! Yeah, let me go in chat.
I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon. No wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
Fuck.
I promise. Yeah.
Bro, these people are annoying.
Some good exercise, like it's good to get out, get the bad. You would be a worthy competitor if I.
Hey, speaking of which, movement this morning, that nigga was
Alright, well, now we're gonna have to
I
play
think that
different
nigga
map
was
because
off
these
a perk
fucking
30,
cunts are on
nigga. I
here.
ain't even gonna hold you. That nigga was tweaking this morning. Metro this morning started tweaking on Drake. He tweeted out.
Was that a bait? This guy said y'all playing with Braden.
Right?
What is it?
And then he puts up some.
Does he want to be
fake
like,
shit.
who's Braden? And then he'll
Drake
be like,
never said this. This is all some fake.
Braden. Well, what could you say?
Again, the fake matter. The fake don't matter when they do it. If Drake do it, he would get killed. But it is what it is. Then he says, "This shit's so easy. All I gotta do is post shit that you already put out." This actually is a real picture of it. Okay. Yeah. Then he says the drum thing was laughable, so I let it slide. But what we're not gonna do is spread lies and have my loved ones involved. Nobody ever hit my girl. Nigga, we grew up together. She's a real woman and not even in the industry. But I guess you wouldn't know about that. Okay?
Let's play. You wanna try a move?
Sure.
By the way, we got this girl right here. This is Metro Boomin's girl right here.
Where's Metro Boomin's girl?
You say he grew up with her. She's good. Oh shit, okay, I see you, shorty. Is this the one that Drake fucked? Yeah, Drake must have piped her out, man.
I mean, if she's bad as fuck, then
Oh,
obviously
lit.
she's trying to find her.
Yeah, I probably hate Drake too. Damn, nigga.
Yeah, I probably hate Drake too. Even he understands.
For my high school crush.
I don't like
Yo, you wanna know something?
I ain't gonna lie to you. She looks good.
F was bought by Nickel.
Anyway.
By who? Nickelodeon?
Metro said, ain't nobody ever fucked this girl though. Said she a real woman and she not even in the industry.
Which is funny.
Yo, Metro, stop snitching on yourself, dummy.
Makes sense.
Niggas fucked your bitch. Like,
The whole
you
documentary
should
of
keep it
Nickelodeon
low.
came out.
It's either your
Great.
bitch or your side bitch. But don't tell people you got a side chick. Just keep it low. You should just not say nothing, right? They either fucked your girl or your side girl, but they thought it was your girl.
This picture's
Hello,
crazy.
Metro.
Like, the fact that they got him in like
the
a
girl
black
they
face.
saw you with, that you was like, other niggas done fucked. We didn't know that wasn't your girl. Okay? So you just snitching on yourself. Then he says, I can't believe these pictures are real. These pictures are real. He says, makes sense now, colonizer. You know I hate when
what's
people pose this?
Crazy is Drake is also bragging about how he took Lil Wayne's bitch, but then Lil Wayne talks about it and he doesn't even care, and he's like, yeah, that was back in the past, and he was like, when your side is there, she still feels like your main. So like the girl he took was his like side bitch. It wasn't even his main bitch. Like, yo,
y'all won't say I'm a glazer or whatever, but one of my
he forgot about it.
recently is, so y'all all made songs with Drake, all partied with Drake, hung out with Drake for over a decade. Now he's a pedophile and not black. Come on. It's like a girl fuck with you for 10 years. And then after the 10 years, she say, yo, dick little, you a bitch. Come on, bro. Like, right? Again, y'all know the nigga. Y'all used to do records with
Alright, you know what,
him.
we're gonna try to tactic again.
Anyway, he says, now go make another song telling more lies, because we both know you can't tell everyone why I don't fuck with you. That wouldn't be a good look either for you, so I'm gonna spare us both with that. That makes me a little bit more interested. Drake, tell us, why the fuck that nigga don't fuck with you, bro? If it's not because you fucked his girl or his side chick or whatever, why don't he fuck with you? Like, we have never gotten these real reasons of why people don't fuck with Drake. Like, maybe Drake gave a STD to the girl that he was fucking and he caught. I don't know what the fuck, bro. Like, this shit is like.
To be honest, Drake's just a bitch.
Metro then drops his version of a response.
I don't know. He just
Everybody was dropping responses. He dropped a response too. And he dropped a song that he wanted other people to rap to. He said, yo, check this out.
I got lots of bitches. I got bitches.
Oh, by the way, he also said that I'm lame, because you know Drake on what is it? Family Matters says Leland Wayne, he a fucking.
I'm sorry,
lame.
you guys are looking at chat
So
more, man. I feel
Leland
terrible
Wayne is
about
Metro. He
this.
says I'm lame, but the first week after like that, you tried to block that radio. I've been sitting on this email for a month now, but was sparing you. Oh, you ain't like that record? And then this shows an email from Universal Music Group to Epic Records. We're assuming it's from Republic. Now Drake and Taylor Swift and Post Malone and The Weeknd are the kings of Republic. And this is somebody who's saying, hey, Becca. Release the song at radio. Thanks for understanding. Basically saying that they weren't trying to send that song to radio, which means it would never been
Wait a
one
second
and all
when I
these other
invite you.
things.
Wait, I'm gonna send you the
Anyway,
invite,
he
but
also
wait
cooked up
for
a
like
beat
one
that
person
he
to go
wanted
and I'll
people
let you know.
Like freestyle on. This was
Okay.
his way of dissing Drake.
Alright.
He cooked some shit up called BBO Drizzy a beat. He told people to go rap on it. He says, best verse
I keep joining.
over this.
Well, I'm just joining you now at this point.
Just upload your song and hashtag BBO Drizzy beat.
There's not that many people playing. Just fucking join. Before my meet up.
This the beat.
Oh, this is the Diss by Metro. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
Hello.
More Metro. Fucking drums, nigga. Okay.
BBL Drizzy.
That bass line's hard though. Yo, that nigga Metro hate the shit out of Drake, bro. I gotta figure out what Drake did. Alright, whatever.
Yeah, he's Drake so
like
much. He
beat
made a beat on it and then made a trend of fucking rap about Drake and how much you hate him.
I do like that.
Give
beat.
fuck Drake.
And this is how he responded to Drake dropped in the hard part 6. He says, he posted a headline, Chris Paul hits a huge three to cut the lead down to 42. Anyway,
why can I not join when I'm like in a party? What the fuck?
Yo, we just restocked some chat niggas.
Cause you can't, dude.
If you're watching this, theacademy.shop, you want to shout out on the stream, go right now to theacademy.shop, and if you cop anything while I'm on stream, I'll be giving y'all a shout out.
Join.
The chat nigga hoodies, back up here, the box logo, joins the jacket. We even got some restock of the new t-shirts. I made sure they were restocked for today. Shot glasses, mystery box, for the chat queen. So, theacademy.shop, you guys can check it out.
Fuck me.
This is only for people who are watching right now on stream. All right. Did my man, What's the Dirt, actually,
Why did I get random people
did he drop
joining me?
anything yet? My boy,
What the
my
fuck?
boy moving slow. Yo, What's the Dirt? You gotta speed it up, my boy.
I invited you.
You gotta speed it up.
Yep. Muzzles up.
Make it onto the album as he again gave Ross one of his biggest singles.
Nah, we watch this. All right, I gotta go with some water.
This shit is so annoying. You cannot get a match anymore. Like, what the fuck?
Give me 1 second, Tom. Oh, by the way, I don't know if y'all seen this. So today, top 5 was he's locked up. You know, I thought this was a Drake trying to set some shit up again. So the Toronto dudes who all rock with Drake, they were basically, it was like, yo, they're about to start charging OVO or whatever, basically trying to do some extortion shit because they feel like Drake ain't, like, you know, hold him down. We find out it was like I think it was a setup by Drake, trying to see if Kendrick was gonna bite, thinking he could infiltrate the Toronto scene and get guys to turn against Drake. So it was all a joke, but they went live, and I'm gonna play a little bit of it.
That's what I'm saying, fam. You're never gonna see a street nigga like this. You're never, ever, fam. So Come on, shout out my BCF members in the cup.
Let me get some. I'm gonna get some water.
Shout out my
Give me a
team.
second.
Rest in peace, Jason. Free the members, Cody. Oh yeah, and I do this. Louis Vuitton down. I don't wear nothing else. 2 bands on the white tee. Five got something to say. Yo, we're ready. We're ready. What do you want to say?
I wasn't feeling that whole, like, I kept quiet, but I wasn't feeling that whole 2B and.
Alright, I know, right?
And a personal song thing, you know what I mean?
I know. Jason told me. Jason's not feeling it either.
Don't show for that kid, you know that?
Yeah, you know Jason.
And anybody rocking with him.
You know Jason's not feeling it either.
And everybody associating themselves with that kid, you know that, right?
Yeah, come on, you know that, right? You know that, right?
Fuck 17 from the LA. Listen.
What?
I need a girl tatted one day.
Huh?
I think I'll be tatted on her boobs.
What she have tatted on her boobs?
And I'm back.
Okay, we on the trend.
Yo, listen, you're at 2 bands. You're at 2 bands. Yo, talk your shit. Talk your shit.
We're never getting in a fucking match.
I'm a future.
Nope.
First one was like an anomaly.
We're at 2 bands.
Yeah, you know
you do this. Yo, listen. I don't appreciate niggas want to make 17 on a song of my blood brother Pressure.
Okay.
All right.
Well, anything, got him in a studio for
Let me.
and you know, I'll take care of the rest.
But yo, hold on.
I'm gonna leave alone. Leave in the.
No, but what,
when I see some people, join me, okay?
What we doing about the next beat?
Or just stay right here. Stay.
G5? If they want to win?
Never mind.
Yo.
Just try and join publicly. Maybe we'll get in the same match. See if that works.
If you guys want to be safe and come to Toronto, try to
What map?
Origins.
or walk steering.
That's all they have to do?
BCF.
That's all they have to do?
Hey.
That's
Motherfucker.
all they have to do?
MBFR. MBFR too.
No, you left, right?
Don't worry, BFR is in the
No,
cup.
but it's working at least.
Come on, we're in the cup, man. We're living lavish.
The key to the city.
Come on.
The key's mine, okay?
Who has the key? Tell them. Who has the key to the city?
Top 5, Pedro.
Pedro, activated.
A lot of chains will be.
What the fuck am I listening to? Fucking academics, what the fuck on?
There's not even no blue checks on the live. Let me see who's on the live. There's no blue checks on the live.
They're all on their fake account, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're watching you from the fake accounts, Brody. Yo.
This shit is so annoying. We can't ever get in a fucking game.
If I hear another free my option of
What
song,
the fuck?
I'm going for the person that made the song.
Alright.
If I hear another free my option of song, I'm going for that
Ryan,
nigga
leave
that
lobby.
made the song.
Okay, don't say it. Yo, you have
Who's Shiesty Man? That's a direct. It ain't a subliminal.
no subliminal? Well, you're gonna make.
You know what I mean? You know what?
As soon as I like join by
you have
myself,
the
I
setting
get
in
with
the shop?
people, but I can't. Hopefully this fucker leaves. How the fuck are there level like 5 people in this game? I know. I mean, you're level 5.
Hey everyone.
Hey man. That's kind right there.
Being like, oh, wants to. I'm actually gonna stop this when things kind of like give me a pause.
Spiraling. I got your fucking lines. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling.
Okay, I love how he kind of threw it back to Euphoria a little bit there, and kind of like flipped that line on him with the the actor spiraling, so on and so forth. I thought it was a smart way to kind of kick the whole thing off, and it shows that at least on some level he's paying attention.
I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 tape would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connect stand up, not far down.
Yeah.
You getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, season in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration.
Join me right.
Yo, I feel like we're gonna appreciate
me
this
right
track a lot
now,
more in days
if you
to
can.
come. And that's the thing about songs
Invite me.
that are
Can't
more
pop up
lyrical
and join you.
in nature. Like I appreciated
You can't go to
Euphoria
social and go to
later
friends and
on
join me.
More than like
No,
what
it
I
says invite.
immediately appreciated. While
Alright, I'm gonna invite you.
even
Don't
with,
join yet. Join
Not
right
Like Us,
now.
I immediately appreciate. These are like more of the
Now I'm getting these fucking weirdos.
great beat. We're supposed to be in the club. When you have these cerebral tracks, these lyrical tracks that are probably double entendres, callbacks, and using complex metaphors and similes, it becomes sometimes the greatness in the track takes.
Did you join me? Did you get the invite?
Right?
I joined you that one time that I fucking lied. Want me to join you now?
Pause here. This is a really important point in the song. Drake responding to multiple different things being thrown at him right now. Most importantly, this idea that like Kendrick knows people either directly or indirectly,
What the
as
fuck?
part of Drake's team who have information. OVO's working for him. He's getting fed info. He's on the inside. Drake should be afraid of everybody around him, and so on and so forth. And Drake is claiming, again, he's general status. There's no such thing. Nobody's breaking. Everyone's standing up. And on top of that, we fed you false info.
Hey, by the way, Jay Electronica has weighed in on this beef. Now, Jay Electronica was the on the Control single with Kendrick Lamar and Big Sean, and this is what Jay Electronica said. He said, "I've loved this record since a child. It was
One dude
one
left.
of my
Fuck
mother's
me.
favorites." And I also, as a qualified observer, Drake's punishing these games. I don't care what nobody say. Don't at me. You're not qualified. So basically, he's saying Drake clearly has the victory.
That you put into your tracks. And he specifically later references the 11-year-old girl. Now, with that being said, this is something I've been seeing like a lot of Drake fans throw out onto the internet as of late. Is like, oh, he lied to Kendrick, and Kendrick just put it in the song without any proof, and so on and so forth. And as of right now, there's nothing out there outside of what guys are just saying over beats to prove anything that's being said in either direction. However, I do have to kind of call bullshit on this, and I'm not saying that Drake has to be lying here. I'm not saying it's guaranteed Drake is lying, but if it was me, in fact, I think if it was any of you, I think any sensible person, especially with Drake kind of framing himself as like, yeah, we planned it. And you guys didn't even do the research. You just take anything that's said to you, so on and so forth. You don't have the foresight to this and that and the other thing. Like, did you not have the foresight to, screen cap the DMs, record the phone calls? Like, that would have immediately been the first thing that I did after the release of Meet the Grams. Like, I wouldn't even put out a track. I would put up that fucking DM screenshot. I would have put up that email. I would have put up that phone call. Whatever way you are feeding this information to this man, I would have uploaded that to the internet immediately to show that he's an idiot. Why would you allow this narrative that you're a PDF file downloader to fester on the internet for like 3-4 days?
This guy does make a good point.
Why wouldn't you nip that in the bud immediately?
What?
Like, if
he should have.
If this is actually,
he should have applied evidence
also
showing that Drake is lying, or not Drake, Kendrick is lying.
Forbass is now performing.
Or not evidence with that, but what is it called? Oh yeah, since Drake is playing like I'm feeding you this information.
He still sounds like how he really sounds on the record.
You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm totally playing it.
I think this nigga voice sounds like Ja Rule, but on the record it sounds mad high pitched. Anyway, there's multiple polls going around who's winning the battle.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna get the
Double XL has a poll going. It says who's winning the battle, Kendrick or Drake. I'll just use the stand in me. I'll just vote Drake. And apparently Drake is winning this by 68%. They've had over 133,000 votes. So, whatever it's worth, if you go off other people's opinion, I think we all should make our own opinion about who's winning. But apparently, a lot of people feel like Drake is winning 68% to 31%. Okay.
Huh?
I'm gonna try Kino.
Huh? I gotta see the full
Fuck
performance.
Drake's not winning. Drake is losing.
Is saying, if this is true, what Drake is saying is true here. He kind of ended up playing himself anyway because he allowed Drake's a pedo to trend on the internet for 24, 48 fucking hours. You know, it's like
that shit was all over the internet, and they were like Twitter,
who's experienced slander on the internet.
What is it called?
You know, even when you come back immediately and try to correct it, and you do have the facts on your side, and
but
you do have the
basically
evidence,
like where it has
you know,
like a
even
bunch
getting
of
to
like
that shit in 24
tweets, like all
hours
tagged
and
lined
trying to
up
convince
and,
everybody
like,
who saw the thing that.
Hey, by the way, real quick,
shit.
real quick, and I agree.
It's like put in a folder. I can't think of the name of it. I'm not done right now. But like basically, it just has like a bunch of shit showing like how Drake is a fucking pedo.
Mr. Lemonhead
preying on young girls and shit.
Fantano, because, but I don't think Drake didn't plant pedophile evidence.
Alright, I invited you.
That's
Ryan.
not what he planted.
Oh, okay.
Like the evidence of, like the pedophile angle came from these TikTokers and some of these woke people who have said, well, why did Drake, why was he friends with Millie Bobby Brown? Why is he blah, 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 blah? And they've made up these random string of events, which none of those happen to be sexual relationships, and they've just dropped the title.
None of them happen to be sexual relationships because there's no one's gone any deeper about it.
He's creepy. He
What
gotta
the
be a pedophile. Where
It's
there's
just
smoke,
pissing me
there's
off,
fire. That's where that came from. That Drake didn't make that up on himself. Like, who the hell make that up on himself? Also, real quick, I told you I'll give y'all like
This looks fucking stupid.
And yeah, again, the academy.shop. If you guys,
I think I'm gonna get off, Ryan.
Alright.
Alright, see ya.
Shoot.
Alright, Alright, if you tune in the stream, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I'm surprised that a couple of people actually did tune in the stream. I really do appreciate that. Also, I am very sorry that I did not see chat. I really do apologize for that. I'll make sure to have both tabs open so that I can see both in case, so I don't miss anyone chatting. I really didn't intend that to happen, and I apologize for that. And yeah, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Alright, yeah, appreciate it. And fuck, yesterday was crazy, and today was kind of crazy with the internet beef. I think Twitter just went crazy with the Kendrick shit, and then Drake kind of like added to it, but I don't know. He didn't really make himself look that much better, if I had to be honest with you. Yeah, thank you for commenting slow and fast, and many day more, man. I apologize for not responding, but I'm trying to get better at this. All right, man. I'm off for the night, so thank you guys. Peace.